my army grows.
Hell yeah. How's everyone doing? Early morning streams? Yup. We out here. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Today we're going to be playing some FGO, more mobile gaming. Playing the main interlude that just released this morning, Seraph. I believe it's a rerun. I'm not positive though. If it is a rerun, I never played the first time it was around, but I'm pretty sure it's a rerun because everyone was freaking out that BB is coming back as a welfare servant. And so we'll definitely be picking her up and then just experiencing the story as well. And so what I've heard, a lot of people in chat were telling me that the story of it is actually pretty good because it actually links into like the canon story, where a lot of the other like events, even though they might be like quote unquote canon, they're more like fun side things that you do that don't really amount to much in the main story. Whereas this story, Seraph, actually does contribute to the overall arcing of the story because it actually connects into the 1.5 chapter, which is all this stuff that I've yet to get to. People in chat were telling me that you can play these pseudo-singularities in any order. And so I'm assuming it doesn't matter that I'm doing Seraph first. It's only going to be around for a few days, and so I wanted to get to it now before it goes away. But apparently this main interlude, Seraph, links in with these stories, the pseudo-singularities, and so I'm excited to get to it. It does not. Best story? I don't know what people were telling me then. It sounded like what people were saying is that it's part of the 1.5 like storyline is what I was or what I got from it anyway. I also apparently the main interludes are like stories that were events that they like permanently put in the game, and I have yet to get to this one either, this Christmas one that was like that's a long time ago that one came out, I think, but I have yet to get to that either. What else was I gonna say? They had this morning they had the movie, they call it a movie, but it's like a more of an opening, part 2, second half opening movie released. Oh, it was a cool little animation. It was like an anime opening. I didn't really understand anything about it because it had to do with the Lost Belts, but it was a cool little animation, and I would play it on stream, but I'm pretty sure the song is absolutely copyrighted. And it took me a long time to upload the Solomon stream to my YouTube channel, like a week longer than it should have, because the end credit song for the Solomon stream, like literally just the end credit song for FGO Part 1 at the end of Solomon, was copyrighted, and so I had to literally download the VOD and like cut the audio out of that section of the stream and then re-upload it to YouTube. It was annoying, but yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid any copyrighted songs if I can, because to not have to go through that hassle. Yeah, absolutely copyrighted. Yeah, I gotta be more careful about that stuff. All right, without further ado, let's get started on Seraph. Narrow, isn't this all linked into like the CCC storyline too? I'm so confused by all of that shit because of it's so hard to wrap my head around any of the moon shit, dude. The moon lore. Anarchy, I appreciate the 18 months. I don't know why, I'm not sure. I didn't hear an alert. That's weird. Appreciate the 18 months, man. Thank you so much. Rearing up on 2 years. Let's go. It's Mayas, and that means it's almost time. Indeed, the season in which even the most reclusive digital native is overcome with the urge to venture off to faraway lands. Yes, it's finally spring break. Come now, master. Let us all go to the beach. I've been looking forward to this since last year. This is the year I finally get to wear a swimsuit. So did this go all the way? This is old, huh? This event, or Seraph's storyline must go all the way back to when Narrow Caster was a thing, huh? Oh, now the alert plays. That was delayed as fuck. Oh yeah, this event first announced in the news. It was totally a lie, even included a fake screenshot of crab enemies. What? Oh, so it was like advertised as sort of like a summer event? I'm not going to be able to stay on the stream. I was listening to music before I jumped on stream and my phone is pretty low on battery. Gotcha, Alex. No worries. I appreciate you stopping by nonetheless. Now, I know that alert was so delayed. It was advertised like a summer event. Gotcha. That's interesting. My Saber, don't tell me you don't have your own swimsuit. Is that dress really the only thing in your royal wardrobe, or do you just lack the confidence in your figure? Nonsense! I just gave up my place for Mordred's sake last time. She looked like she was really suffering from the heat in her heavy armor. But that is all in the past now. This year my swimsuited figure shall be like a bolt of lightning, quite literally. Spring break will simply be a test run. In fact, it is summer that I truly long for. I'm told you spent an entire month on a deserted tropical island in the year of 2018. I shall do the same in my every waking hour until summer. Trust me, it wasn't nearly as fun as you think. In fact, if I never go another day adrift in only a swimsuit, it will still be one day too many. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. I don't know anything. I wasn't a part of these, man. Try not to make too much trouble for Master. Vacation or not, this is still Chaldea. Disaster may strike at any moment. Plus, I've been hearing a lot of disturbing news lately. Case in point, aren't they keeping you on standby in your room, Max? Don't concern yourself with Saber and Caster's self-centered antics. We must use this chance to go over the fundamentals of magecraft. Eliminating rivals while playing up your own strengths, eh? I see you're as crafty as ever, Nameless. The fact that he's managed to keep his position as Master's tutor for so long is proof enough of that. You never change, do you? I don't know what you mean. I'm simply doing my part to make up for the woeful lack of morals and education in you other servants. If you were ever to return to your own rooms, I would be happy to return to my own training and... Testing. Attention all standby staff. We've received our regular report from the Serafix offshore oil rig. All staff members will be able to make use of email and video calls during this time. Any free staff members who wish to contact friends at the Serafix are welcome to visit the command room. Today's contact window is scheduled to last for half a day. The next one will take place in 3 months' time, so anyone who wishes to... Serafix? What is that, Max? Beats me. I have no idea. Did I tell you you're gonna be an uncle? Oh shit, congrats, Anarchy. Hell yeah. You gonna be a cool uncle. I believe it is a Chaldean outpost that also serves to provide us with resources, correct? A little birdie once told me that it belonged to the last director. The offshore oil rig. Haven't had many good experiences there. It used to be a target for terrorists. Huh. This is interesting. So I myself haven't heard anything about this oil rig, but I remember Marsbury in the when we got the flashback to the Holy Grail War he was a part of, he mentioned buying an oil rig with like all the money he had saved up. So that's interesting that this ties into that here. But Animisphere was one of the Clock Tower lords, so I guess it makes sense that he'd have something like that on his assets sheet. Let's go check it out. Sounds more fun than studying magecraft. Well, of course it does. Ordinarily, you wouldn't have any need to study in the first place, and it's only natural to be curious at your age. Serafix. Something about that name sounds ill-omened, but if you wish to go there, Master, so be it. I shall accompany you as well. As your dependable shrine maiden, I should easily be able to exercise at least some misfortune. Our shrine maiden. What's up, Tom-Tums? Oh, hello, Senpai. I didn't know you were here, too. I can't say I see what's so fun about making contact with an oil rig. And you've got 3 servants here, no less. Don't you think that's a bit much, seeing as there's no singularity to worry about right now? Hehe. Then how come you're here, Da Vinci? You could have just stayed in your workshop. True, I don't have any personal interest in it, but our budget for this year all depends on how well Serafix is doing. I may only be serving as director until the association appoints a new one, but I'm still in charge for now, so it only seems right that I stay abreast of how things are going here. Okay, so does this take place like directly after Solomon, I'm guessing, then? It seems that way. Can you tell us more about Serafix? Serafix is a North Sea offshore oil rig owned by the Animisphere family. It was built in a semi-submersible platform, and its team of at least 100 keeps it running at all hours. It is located far away from Chaldea's headquarters, but it is still one of Chaldea's more lucrative revenue streams. At least, that's what the data says about it. I've never been there myself. Neither have I, Mash. In fact, the only ones who know what things are like there are Chaldea's original staff, and they all died in Lev's attack on the command room. The staff who stay in contact with Serafix are now those who have become friends with each other across repeated transmissions these last few years. So the Serafix staff slave away on the ocean while we remain secluded up here in the mountains. It must be a nice change of pace for each side to hear about the other, even if it's just through transmissions. Right you are, Mash. I've known the comms officer on Serafix for 5 years now. We may have never met in person, but I still consider them a good friend. Much like how Dr. Roman thought of Magi Mary. I mean, don't worry about it. Having someone who helps you out, even if they're far away, I think it's a rare and wonderful thing. And Dr. Roman really opened up on Magi Mary as well. Haha, I guess that's true. Though he also used to grumble that she charged a lot for the privilege. I've probably said too much. At any rate, we're ready to proceed with the transmission now. Opening Chaldea External Communication Line 6. Establishing video feed with Serafix. Is something wrong with Sheba? I'm not seeing anything. That's strange. The feed is open. We're receiving video, but the screens are all blank. The audio feed's active, but I'm not hearing anything either. They've obviously didn't get the time wrong since someone over there opened up the line. Hopefully it's just some sort of glitch, but... Wait, I heard something. Please turn it up. Got it. Setting volume to max. SOS. Do you copy? Please, somebody, answer me. I don't get it. Why is this happening? Everyone is disappearing. Help. Somebody help. Everyone's turning into data. Oh no. It's moon shit, isn't it? King, what's up? How you doing? It takes place during Epic of Remnant, so just during all the pseudo-singularities. These 3 narrow, nameless Emiya and Tamano were the 3 playable servants from Fate Extra. You choose 1 per playthrough. Gotcha. Okay, that'll help out. And nameless Emiya for 3 playable for Fate Extra. Was that's the PSP game, right? If I'm remembering correctly. I'm authorizing the use of Chaldeas. Use Sheba to observe Serafix in 2019. That may not let us hear them, but we should at least get a visual confirmation of what's going on over there. Good idea. Chaldeas shouldn't have any problem seeing what's going on with Serafix, so... Wait, what? This can't be right. Calm down. Just give me the facts first. We can speculate later. Right, well, what I can say for sure is Serafix isn't there. I can't see it at all. I know it moves around, so I tried searching nearby seas too, but it just doesn't exist anywhere. Anything else out of the ordinary? Oil spills, trace of fire, space-time distortions, a singularity? No, there's just nothing here. No sign of a singularity whatsoever. I may have something, Miss Da Vinci. You know, the earlier transmission? Well, I can't tell where it came from. The comm feed we saw came from a zone we can't detect. Senpai, this... testing. Mic sensitivity okay? All good? Can all you little humans in Chaldea hear me? That crystal clear audio you get when you sneak spyware into a free app and hear everything the poor phone user says, stripping them of their privacy? That kind of good? Perfect. Hello, people of Chaldea. Is this your personal time, or are you still hard at work? If there's a lot of other people around or you're still on commute, you might want to hurry up and turn your phone's speaker off. Otherwise, you might end up dead to everyone socially anyway. Even before I kill you. Okay, let's try this again. Damn, I didn't even have to voice act that one. Oh shit. It's moon shit! Oh boy. What is happening? Okay. Damn, they had full voice acting for this. Hello, humanity. How are you all doing? Still running around looking like idiots? Scurrying around like ants who just had boiled water poured into their hill? You are, aren't you? Oh my. After thousands of years, you haven't changed a bit. I love it. It almost makes me feel bad for you. Well, not so much in the poor thing sense as the pathetic or pitiful senses, mind you. What's going on, comms? Where's this transmission coming from? I don't know, and the controls aren't responding. She's using a completely different comms protocol than us. The walls are closed, the spirit origin storage is locked down, and our external comms are all cut off. We don't have any control over Chaldea. How is she doing this? Is she some ultra A-class wizard? Bzz, wrong answer. I'm neither a wizard nor a master. Oh no. Nope, this broadcast is coming to you live from me, BB, a legal high-grade AI and ruler of the moon. Why do I have a voice? What's that? Why do I have a voice, you ask? Why? Because I'm a cheat character, of course. You've got to really make an impression with your first appearance. This heroine is as greedy as a young girl and as cold as an angel. That's right, the ultra cute and ultra immature BB is here to show you all just how much better I am than humans. Who are you? How come you're the only one with a full voiceover? Oh, nice comeback. You're one of those people who can't help but blurting out the first thing that pops into their little brains, aren't you? I'm so glad I went through all the trouble of recording this voiceover now. But I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, Master. This is only a partial voiceover, not a full one. I hope you're truly heartbroken that you'll only get to hear my dulcet tones during my first appearance. Okay, enough of that. Let's get down to the brass tacks. Good day, Chaldea. Don't worry, I may be an AI, but there's no need to be afraid of me. I'm basically only here because the oil stove caught fire while I was relaxing in my kotatsu. And by oil stove, I mean of course Serafix, Chaldea, and all of humanity in this chronicle of theoretical phenomenon. Really. Now, the stove doesn't matter one bit to me, but I don't want my room burning down too, you know. So I opened up this channel to help you all out, even if though I have absolutely no desire to do so. You know that oil rig? Well, it doesn't exist in your time anymore. Check out the Mariana Trench in AD 2030. Do what she says. Use Chaldeas to observe the current coordinates. Yes, ma'am. Setting Shiva's angle to AD 2030. Mash, what's the Marina Trench? The deepest trench in the world. It's east of the Mariana Islands in the Northwest Pacific Ocean. It's 1,750 kilometers directly south of Japan's Ogasawara Islands? Hopefully I pronounced that right. According to the most recent data, it's 10,911 meters deep. Many people have gone there to try to set new diving records, so it's also called the Challenger Deep. Hey, no whispering! This is a serious scene. There it is. Serafix really is at those coordinates. It's currently 200 meters below the surface, and I'm picking up a singularity signal too. A singularity, eh? And Serafix is sinking even as we speak. That's right, so if you don't do something about it, it'll get smushed by the water pressure once it hits 10,000 meters. Add in the fact that it's becoming a singularity that makes space-time all wonky, and things aren't looking too good for the time period stability. Now let's see, what was your mission again? The continuation of humanity, was it? I know you're all good little children, so I'm sure you care about doing what you're supposed to, and of course, you all care about the lives of all the staff members trapped on Serafix, don't you? Then I guess you've got no choice but to ray shift on over there. Go on, time's a-wastin'. Oh, and you little master over there, may I ask what your name is? Say nothing because you don't trust her. Max. Max, yikes, talk about your forgettable background characters, you poor thing. Aw, what? But luckily for you, my non-existent heart goes pitter-patter for pathetic people, so I can shower you with scorn and happily help you out all at the same time, senpai. Senpai? Oh, Mash is gonna be angry. Wait, you said your name was BB? You seem like you know a lot about the situation with Serafix, but why are you contacting Chaldea? And how come you're calling Senpai Senpai? Really? That's what bothers you? I'm pretty sure actually meeting a high-grade AI should be pretty mind-blowing technology in your time period. But since that question must be more important to you than world peace, I'll go ahead and answer it. I call Max over there Senpai as a bonus. Bonus? Yep, it's basically my last-ditch attempt to keep myself motivated. My true senpai is like no one else in the entire universe, a prince among the stars. The only problem is I never actually met anyone like that. So after I became the boss, had some misgivings, and decided to start acting more prudently, I edited my destiny to be more like that. All that's to say is Max is nothing more than a substitute senpai. He's going to stand in for my real senpai, and I'm going to mercilessly toy with him throughout the whole ordeal. I don't really understand, but I'll do my best. That is the most evil smile I've ever seen. Enough small talk, Max. We don't have time to deal with this BB character right now. If a new singularity has formed, it is a master's job to fix it. Do not pay that little demon's words any heed. We three servants are here and ready to assist. Da Vinci, prepare a ray shift. The four of us shall head to Serafix at once. We can't narrow. Ray shifting to the past is one thing, but to the future... She's right, ray shifting to the future is impossible. If Serafix is in 2030 now, there is nothing we can do about it. Hee, I knew it! Your pathetic 2019 technology can't get it done. But lucky for you, I'm here to help you cheat your way out of it. Just this once, I'll help you come to the far-flung future of 2030. So you can verify one's existence even in the future. That would mean that 2030 is actually your time. For us, 2030 is the future, but for you, it's the present. So that means we're not so much communicating with someone in the future as someone in the future is looking to the past for help. Is that right? What? Hey! I was saving that big twist for the end of this whole story. Spoilers much? Anyway, you guys can make up your own minds. The important thing is that Serafix only has a few hours until it reaches the bottom of the trench, at which point the water pressure will crush it like a tin can. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna race shift or not? What do you think, Mash? What do you think, Emiya? We never get to talk to Emiya. There's obviously something fishy about this whole thing. Okay, dude, enough with the puns, to say nothing of that BB girl. It's no use, I can't remember, but I get a feeling that we can rely on her, even if we can't trust her. If she really is an AI, then she can't lie to humans. I'd like to think that the fact that she says she'll help us means she's on our side, but... What, still trying to be the cool big bro even though you've got amnesia, mister? Don't bother thinking it over, Max. We can't possibly ignore this, not now that there's a singularity. Oh my god, I can't speak. As Caldi is acting commander, I am giving you new orders. Master Max is hereby no longer on standby. He will instead focus his efforts on the top priority mission, investigating the cause behind the Serafix singularity and resolving it. If that's okay with you. Of course. Yay, I'll bring a snorkel. Wow, you talk a good game for being such a weakling, especially since you've got nothing to base that confidence on whatsoever. Oh, sorry, that just slipped out. Forget you ever heard that. Okay, here are the race shifting settings. Your existence will likely stop being verified once it's set to the future, but I'll cover for that by preserving your fate. Who is BB really? What happened to the Serafix? I'll fill you in on all of that once you get here, so don't delay. Race shift away! Yes, there certainly isn't anything suspicious about trying to hurry us along like that, so you're BB, not just some school nurse or something, right? We absolutely cannot let Master go into this obvious death trap alone. Narrow, Nameless, and I shall accompany him, so do make sure to bring us all along well, okay? You don't remember about things and stuff, do you? I do not remember things I have not experienced, but it is difficult to see where this is going. Or did she say it isn't difficult? It isn't difficult to see where this is going. The mere presence of someone like you means this is a serious matter. So let us begin before things take a turn for the worse. This time, I won't be holding back. Woo! Now that's what I like to hear. You rock, lady. Oh, but be careful, Kay. You know how it is. The characters who usually hold back always end up dying first once they say they're going to get serious. I mean, worst case scenario, you could even die in the prologue. That is not your concern. I agree with the three of you there. You should be able to handle everything that comes along. Max? I know it's easy to forget with BB playing things up for laughs, but the situation is deadly serious. What's more, you probably won't be able to contact Chaldea this time. Don't tell Mash. You'll need to be extra careful in determining who you can trust and who you can't. Got it? Oh, is Mash not coming with us? What? Okay, I will. Thank you for the heads up. Alright, off to the coffin. We shall begin race shifting momentarily. Be careful, Senpai. If you're ever in trouble, your Kohai Mash Kirilight will always be here to help. I know you will. See you later. Foe, I guess he's not coming along this time. Maybe he's not feeling well. Starting unsummon program, commencing Spiritron conversion. Race shifting beginning in 3, 2, 1. All systems are go. Analyze lost order, commencing belt recast. To the future! This is interesting so far. Snark! Aha! Ahahaha! That was way too easy, Senpai! A little sob story about the plight of a few people and you were falling all over yourself to rush to their aid. You humans and your unfounded optimism never change. So, on that note, BB signal jamming! Okay. What? Huh? What's this? Did you really think you could race shift here so easily? The gate of Serafix has an admission limit. It'll only let less than 1 GB of data through the front entrance, just enough for Senpai. You servants don't have permission to enter, so I'll be sending you to random locations around the base. Humans don't deserve to play on easy mode. You'll either clear this mission on hard mode, or you won't clear it at all. There's no turning back now. The odds are totally stacked against you on this battlefield. Now it's just a matter of time until you're dead. The only things you'll find here are disagreement and polarization. What lies ahead is nothing less than the ultimate pleasure, a fight for your very survival. So, last master of humanity, what do you say we get this oldest yet newest Holy Grail war started? Oh shit. BB Chanaroo! I like this. This is interesting. Oh shit, Pseudo-Singularity. Here we go. Humanity Foundation value CCC. Main interlude. Main interludes allow you to play the story portion of past limited time events. In this main interlude, Abyssal Cyber Paradise Seraph, you can play the main quest of the original 2019 event, Abyssal Cyber Paradise Seraph, plus officially add the event limited servant 4-star BB to your roster as you progress through the main quest. Nice. Damn! Sheesh! CCC, where the sacrifices are formed, is a sequel to Extra and wasn't officially localized because it released too late into the PSP's life cycle. It was a dead console by the time an official translation would be done. Gotcha. Okay, so it was never localized because it came out so late. Damn, that sucks. So they only have the Japanese version. I walked in on the tail half of that sheesh and thought my audio was glitching out. Sheesh. Look at the fucking map. God damn. Okay, let's get this started. Act 1, Swan Lake returns. Only the selected support servants can participate in this quest. EXP battle drops and friend points. So we only get BB, I'm assuming. What's up, Gold? Oh yeah, we got the BB event, baby. Welcome, visitors, to the Spiritron virtual world Serial Phantasm. Known as SE.RA for short, this reborn pure land of pleasure is modeled after the digital world. 128 masters and servants have come here in order to prevent the real world from being destroyed. While we have nothing but praise for this noble purpose, human desires are insatiable, and our audience won't be satisfied with nobility alone. Thus, one more condition for victory has been added to Seraph. Kill all 120 other masters, 127 masters, and be the last one standing. Once you are, you will be granted the Moon Cell, a source of unfathomable power. But please do be careful, Seraph has no exit, and doing nothing is not an option. Whether you fight or kill one another, you have no choice but to put your survival first. I remember this when I was watching I only got 2 episodes into the anime, but I was so confused on what the fuck was going on. What? What? What the hell is this place? Haven't seen you around in a hot minute. I know, I took like a 2-week break, I think. Or like a week or so. Hehehe. Hehehe. The wife. I know, as soon as I saw this event was coming back out, I was like, ooh, Gold's gonna be all over it. BB. There you are, Senpai. Welcome back to the 4 adults only trap. There's no going back now. No wonder you conquered the Temple of Time. I have to admit that you've got courage. Of course, that's pretty much the only thing you've got going for you, so I don't expect you to stand out in any other way. What's going on here, BB? Hey, what was that about 1 gigabyte? Wait, that's what's bothering you? You're a lot prettier, pettier than your data indicated. But the fact remains that you just don't have much going on down there, so you'll have to deal with it. Sorry, but hey, don't worry, it's not about the size, it's the shape that matters. Shh. Who the fuck wrote this shit? The prime Sakura face. Gold tier, everyone act cool. Let's see, you're completely cut off from Chaldea, and you don't possess the skills of a wizard. Since you're so hopeless, I guess the helpful game master, that's me, will just have to do the work of explaining the rules to you. At the moment, there's a bunch of servants butting heads with each other here in Seraph. And why not? This Holy Grail War is nothing but a battle to the death between all 128 of them. And just like you, Senpai, they all came here like lambs to the slaughter. Maybe because I fooled them into thinking there was a teensy-weeny, world-ending threat to contend with. Little did they know that this was really nothing more than a way for me to kill some time. 128 servant battle to the death? Then you're the one behind all of this. Well, duh, who do you think I am anyway? I'm BB, the original fallen heroine, the oops, did I do that Kohai who ends up destroying the world. This time, to put it in modesty, I actually went out of my way to make sure you all suffered. Anyway, you really don't have anything going for you, do you, Senpai? Without any servants around, it's almost sad how weak you are. So since I can't help but feel a little sorry for you, I'll help you out just a little more. Yes, this is Serafix. Think of it as a zone made entirely out of light, where everything has been digitalized into pseudo-spiritrons. As long as intellectual activity is taking place here, an information life form like myself and an organic life form like you can interact in the same space-time. Furthermore, knowledge, experience, and power sources you all attain here will be carried over when you return to the physical world. You lost me, BB. What? So any battle you engage in here in Seraph has the same significance that it would in real life, and things that happen here can do affect reality. So she's saying that even though we're in some kind of fucking computer program, organic life forms and computer life forms, or AIs, can interact with each other and physically harm each other, is what I'm getting from that. What's that? How did this happen? You mean why did Serafix end up digitalized? You'll have to figure that out for yourself, Senpai. It wouldn't be fair to the others if I told you. Now that is where Serafix front gate used to be. It's the entrance that all the regular staff used when commuting here from the company's dormitory. Makes the perfect place for you to start your Seraph expedition, if I do say so myself, don't you think? This is the front gate? That map looks kind of feminine. Just ignore that, even if I find it embarrassing. Still, once I took over the system, it was inevitable that the oil rig would assimilate with my consciousness. Doesn't really take a genius to figure out what shape it would take when it was reformed during the digitalization, does it? Anyway, now that you're here, Senpai, there's no quitting or running away. Your only choice is to scuttle along Seraph like an ant carrying a sugar cube. And if you don't like that idea, you'll have to unravel the whole mystery of what's happening here toot sweet. Once you do that, you'll finally be free of the ant life. Oh, but that said, time isn't exactly on your side here, you know. Once Seraph sinks to the bottom of the trench, everyone dies. Even I can't change that. So you'll have to fulfill the victory conditions and make it back alive, assuming you stupid humans are capable of that, of course. Damn. BB stands for Big Booba. The Fortnite FGO edition. Gotcha, Desu. I appreciate you stopping by, though, and hanging. Yeah, I'll definitely have to add Mr. Gold. I gotta see your support list, and if it's not all BBs, I'm gonna be disappointed, or if it's not all soccer faces. All right. Guess I better get going. I need to find Nero and the others. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. After all, you're gonna die, like, right now. Well, look at you. Even if it was just dumb luck, I'm impressed you managed to dodge my Daitorin? Is that like your deal? You're the guy with the destiny on his side? Well, I guess you're not too bad looking. I get why BB took an interest. Falling on your ass is pretty lame though. You lose points there. Plus, you totes won't be dodging this. Time to die. Oh no, I can't dodge. Someone save me. How sad. Really, this is just deplorable. It's sad how you were about to be killed with no means of defending yourself, and it's sad how you preyed on a helpless beginner. This may be a barbaric slaughterfest, but it's precisely times like this when one must conduct oneself elegantly, otherwise you'll lose your audience. The victor who triumphs over every obstacle must act all due decorum. But what decorum is there to be found in killing a master who has yet to even properly take the stage? Isn't that right, Suzuka? You don't deserve such fine brosade, if this is how you choose to act. You, what are you doing here? Oh, this is lovely. Just seeing you all flustered like this is enough to put a spring in my step. Very well, since we aren't complete strangers, I suppose I can answer your question. Why did I help this human? Why am I here in the first place? Do you even need to ask? I'm a prima ballerina who follows her heart wherever it takes her. I never forget when someone has humiliated me. So, I have quite literally flown up from the bowels of the earth for a chance to fight you all once more. You? Why does she have the same face as BB? I really only helped you on a whim, but I see you don't have any servants, do you? That works out very well. Well, very well, in fact. You see, I've been looking for a puppet, I mean a master, of my own. So, I'll help rescue you from her if you form a contract with me, and you really should. After all, it is either that or die here. Well, you don't have much time. Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. I'm Meltrilis? I'm just trying to pronounce it like I'm just going to call her Melt, but I think that's how you pronounce it based off of what I've heard from other YouTubers. Meltrilis. Melt. The alter ego of pleasure. I'll serve as your sword for as long as I feel like it. Now tell me, you're my master like a good little slave, okay? Okay. This game has weird names. Then we have a contract. I can feel magical energy flowing into me, though it really isn't much. Being decisive is an admirable trait, Max. Alright, I'll take it from here. Suzuka's attacks have long range, so keep your distance to ensure you don't get caught in the crossfire. But don't go so far away that I can't see you. When it comes right down to it, I don't trust humans. So if you get too far away from me even once, I might just melt you down like an old candle, okay? Ha! Big talk for a walking scrap. Looks like I was right to check out the weird lightning. It led me straight to some rare prey. Come on, Melt. Let's find out once and for all if your ballet can beat my dancing. Aw, shit. Mana transfer. Ooh. You know what that means. Shapeshifter. What the hell? These are the little Sakura things from Heavensfield. The little shadow boys. Oh shit, we're effective too. Thing just fucking backhanded her. What the hell? Oh shit. We do be resistant though. Oh no, we didn't know damage. What is this? Damn, dude. She doesn't have an NP bar either, which is weird. Use NP? Use an NP, baby. Oh, doesn't it? Hey, we looped! What does her NP do? Deal significant damage to a single enemy and remove buffs for a single enemy. Increase your quick card effectiveness for 3 turns. Okay, so we just go again. Do it again. Melt is a nasty looper. Oh. Kataroth? What the hell? Is that the I commented on your YouTube video recently and you replied to me. What did I say? Oh my gosh, why am I spacing on the dude's name that looks like you? Dude, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Who's the YouTuber? Anders. Yes, thank you for reminding me, dude. I was losing it trying to think about that. I watch your videos all the time, though. Thank you so much for the follow. And thank you for all the videos you make are like crazy in depth too. I appreciate them a lot. I don't think we're gonna kill her, dude. This is not good. Glad they help a bunch. I appreciate them a lot. How am I enjoying CCC so far? It's good. I was not expecting to be this into it because I tried to watch the what is the anime? Is it Extra? Extra Last Encore. I tried to watch the anime and I got a few episodes into it and I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? But the FGO integration of it, at least I'm able to follow a lot more. The anime I was so lost on and I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like read the source material first or what. The extra anime is pretty oof. I was just confused on what was going on. There was like a bunch of characters I realized like it was supposed to be like an alternate like universe or an alternate reality because they had like the like a lot of the characters from Stay Night were there, but just like how it was explained in the first few episodes, I was just so lost. Not bad for a half-dead bunch of scrap. This is actually getting interesting. You are a special among the alter egos after all, just like the girl from Swan Lake. Is that so? I'm actually finding this all very boring. It's beyond disappointing. What's wrong with your body? How is your passive skill able to reduce all external impacts by 90%? Don't tell me you've become frigid. You probably got the idea from BB, didn't you? You've certainly fallen far while I was away, Suzuka. Ha! Who do you think you're fooling? You're mega jelly. Karmaphage is like winner's circle kind of stuff, the mark of a true sentinel. Besides, I wouldn't even have gotten the gig if you hadn't abandoned your role in the first place. It's the same with Seraph and your fall from grace. The humans only have themselves to blame. So why shouldn't I get to do what I wanna? It's not like there's morals or justice here. So I'll kill all the other servants, get the Holy Grail for myself, and transform into my spirit origin as the Demon King's daughter. Pretty sweet life goal, right? Once I've done that, I can choose my own master. I'm totes serious about this, you know, so if I want to make my dream come true, I'd better start by taking that kind of power that'll let me do whatever I want. Is that so? Too bad for you that you're still not seeing the whole picture then, or is it that you're just so desperate you can't afford to take it all in? Did you really think that I was just slashing away at you for no reason? Your Karmaphage may be tough, but it doesn't repel drugs or poisons, does it? If it did, you could never apply lotion or makeup, and that would just devastate you, wouldn't it? I'm the alter ego of pleasure, queen of poison and nectar. I am weaker now, but my viruses are still deadly. Oh, you bitch! You, knew my skill all along, didn't you? Of course, I was a sentinel before you were. Fine, I didn't plan ahead for viral warfare, so you won this. I'll back down for now. Besides, this literally isn't my jurisdiction anyway. I just came to see what all the lightning was about. As for you, the mediocre master who's only just realizing how far he's been left behind. I totally forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? My bad. Let me take care of that now. I'm Suzuka Gozen, the daughter of the Demon King of the Fourth Heaven, a saber, and a high school girl in the prime of her youth. Now that we've met, it's only a matter of time before I hunt you down and cut you to ribbons. I'm gonna keep your heart for myself, so you and it aren't going anywhere. I'll text you. Left swipe. Left swipe. But you don't even have my number. Left swipe. I don't believe I've watched anime. I find it difficult to get into. Oh, just any anime in general, Alex? I feel that. There's starter animes out there you can Google and just try them out for sure. Hey, we got an entire anime about Umu. Yeah, that is true. Suzuka's mannerisms. Yeah, she's... Left swipe. Yo, can we take a minute to appreciate the map, though? As soon as I came in here, I was like, oh my lord. Best map? Question mark? Is that BB we get right there? Or is that, that's some good art, nonetheless. I can't even see it that well. Thanks for saving me. Oh, the music's really good. So, have you gotten your bearings, Max? No need to thank me, I was just looking for a master myself. I'm sure this is all very new and strange to you, but try to calm down. Come on, I'll explain the basics on the way. Are you a servant? Yes, I may not be a heroic spirit, but I am a servant. We'll come back to that later. Is she mad at me? She's staring at me. No, I'm appraising you to see if you're a puppet worthy of being my master. Relax. You pass, if only barely. And don't worry, I won't dispose of you after I'm done using you either. I'll tell you what, if you manage to be a good master for me right to the end, I'll definitely probably send you back to your own world. Probably. So if I were you, I'd do what I say for now. If you have even a modicum of sense, you won't do anything foolish like end our contract. Especially since Seraph is brimming with enemies like Suzuka and that attack program she had with her. A mere human like you can't survive here on your own. You need a servant to keep you safe. From the looks of you, I'm guessing you're a failed master who couldn't even manage to form a contract with any decent heroic spirits. Then you should be overjoyed that a goddess like myself has deemed you worthy of her aid. You're a goddess? Is this her idea of being nice? Yes, specifically, I'm a high servant amalgamation of multiple goddesses. As a master, I believe you're able to see a servant's stats. Go ahead and check mine later. You'll be shocked when you see what I'm capable of. At any rate, let's push on. The front gate here may be completely digitalized, but some of the other facilities are still intact. Let's see. We can start by heading to the main oil deck cable area and sneak into the main facility from there. If you stay in digitalized areas like this corridor, you'll eventually be disintegrated. After a few hours or so in a place like this, humans end up converted into data and imported to Seraph. Not a concern for me, though. Even servants won't last more than a few days. BB may have said this is a game, but don't trust her. There's nothing fair or balanced about this game. Everyone will be converted into data well before Seraph reaches the bottom of the trench. What do you mean? But she said we'd reach there in a few hours. In the real world, yes, but in Seraph, time passes 100 times quicker than it does in reality. As such, 1 minute of the real world is equivalent to 100 minutes here. So yes, in reality, you will reach the bottom of the Marina Trench in 2.5 hours. But to us here in Seraph, that 2.5 hours will seem like 10 days. What's more, while Seraph may be based off of the Serafix, it is actually far larger. Understand? You could use all the time remaining to you, and you still would not be able to conquer this place. On top of that, you'll only be able to walk around here for about 2.5 hours without a break. Can't you tell that your body is already starting to be converted into data? In 2.5 hours, you'll be fully imported into Seraph, so we need to find a safe area to serve as a base before that happens. Well, are you following me so far? She lost me, but I guess I'll nod. Good, that saves us time. Let me do all the fighting, you just worry about reaching a safe area as soon as... What? Well, since you're helping me out, I just thought we could shake on it. Shake on it? Seriously? Did you not hear me say that I don't have any time to spare? If you don't want to, that's okay. Hold it. Wait just a moment. Come on. You think I can't do this? I can do this. There, I raised my hand. That should do it, alright? Of course, thanks for helping me. Ah. Huh, that was easy. What was? Nothing. I'm just shocked to find a human who would actually touch an alter ego. Come on, Max. You're about to enter the dangerous digital realm positively brimming with enemies. But don't worry, the least I can do is be your escort. Just try not to wander off, okay? Aw, shit. That was cute. Fire Force is good. The animation in Fire Force is insane. I love it. Shadow Servant. Damn. Damn, dude. Moat going hard. Dude, I love this soundtrack, by the way. I'm gonna have to listen to this at work tonight. This soundtrack goes hard. I see. So that's your story. Well, good job breaking it all down. Chaldea's situation, the reason you came to Seraph, and BB's asinine presentation. It fits pretty well with what I expected. It seemed protecting you was the right choice. Why did you choose to protect me? Happenstance. I saw that a new human had dropped in, so I went to see for myself. I knew that BB was paying extra attention to you for some strange reason, so I figured you must be more important than the other masters or researchers. At any rate, is that really your only question? There's still a lot of you I don't understand after all. Let's see, why don't we start with Seraph? Seraph is a digital labyrinth loosely based off of the Serafix oil rig. Yet it's still only an imitation. The original Seraph is even bigger. You see, the inside of the moon is an entire world made up of Here we go, made of photonic crystals called moon cell automations. That world belongs to us rather than humans. The original Seraph was a city-type engine that was created to run this giant moon cell processor. It was a network that excelled in its role by having many humans, AIs, and NPCs live inside of it. It was also the site of the Moon Holy Grail War. You have Holy Grails in your world too, right? In our world, the moon cell itself is an inexhaustible Holy Grail. It also chooses for itself which human will wield it. But the moon cell is just an observational device. It has no way to make the value judgments about the quality of humans within it. So it opted to use a battle to the death as its fair and impartial standard for weeding out candidates. It invited 128 masters to Seraph and had them compete to win the Holy Grail. It didn't care what surviving human was like or what methods they used to survive. It simply decided that whoever survived would have proven their superiority. So the Moon Holy Grail War ended up a slaughterfest, and now things are more or less the same here on this Seraph too. That said, one difference is that the Moon Holy Grail War was a tournament rather than this barbaric free-for-all battle to the death. It lasted for 7 rounds, and the administrators decided who would fight who. In that sense, it was actually quite rational, but the one on this Seraph is anything but. Kill whoever you want, as many as you want. All that matters is being the last one standing. That is the sort of trap you find yourself in now, a battle royale. Then does that mean BB is... Why do you resemble BB so much? BB is a high-grade AI, an information life form mapped out to all the way down to her soul. She was stationed on the moon during the Holy Grail War. She was to keep masters healthy during the war, a pure righteous being in charge of their health. But then she bugged out and started to style herself as the ruler of the moon. Her prime directive to protect humans started creating errors, and she now thinks that managing humans is what she should be doing. She even went as far as to take control of the moon cell, however she messed up and lost to a human. As for me, I was an aspect of BB's personality. Before she cut me away from herself, I'm the alter ego that was created from her sense of pleasure. That's why the other alter egos and I resemble her. We were all born from her. Of course, now that I'm an alter ego, she and I are completely separate life forms, so I'm under no obligation to obey her orders. Honestly, I saved you just to piss her off. I do hate humans, but I hate BB even more. So, does that satisfy your curiosity? As far as I'm concerned, humans, masters, or otherwise are no more than a source of experience points. You and I are not equals, and we do not trust each other. Is that clear, human? Yes, I won't say anything about how nice you are. By the way, that outfit is really something. Of course it is. It's easy to move around in, it's streamlined, and above all, it shows off my perfect figure. It is chaste, feminine, and in all other aspects a perfect garment for the ultimate alter ego. If anything, it deserves even more praise. In fact, you should praise it. Go on, I think I deserve it at least that much. Never mind, now is not the time. Getting out of here before you dissolve is marginally more important than praising my outfit. Since you lack a master's proper detection abilities, I should tell you that there are other servants up ahead. And as I said earlier, every servant you meet here is your enemy. You'll have to defeat them to stay alive. Hehe, this one should be easy though. He hasn't noticed we're here. Luckily, one of my many specialties is ambushing my enemies. I'll take him down before he even knows what's happened. All you have to do is give me the order, and maybe help out with a command spell if things take a turn. I hate to say this, but I'm afraid I pushed myself too hard on the way here. Consequently, I'm unfortunately just a tad below my peak performance level. If we're really unlucky, I could end up losing to a lower class opponent, so make sure you're ready with a command spell in case we need it. If you should be generous enough to use one that lets me unleash my noble phantasm at the start of a battle, that would be even better. I see, you're not much for strategy. Isn't that for fighting higher class opponents? Oh, shut up. I was just suggesting a more effective plan of attack. Besides, if I win, you win, so don't hold back and do everything you can to support me. Okay, the enemy servant's now within firing range. Let's crush them, Max, but keep it elegant. Nice. Both working tonight, sad, yeah. Gotta make that moolah. Gwen, PTSD. Oh no! I'm almost dead, bro. Oh, I didn't change my plug suit, did it? Oh, you know what's another really good American animation that I'd recommend is Castlevania on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive, so if you have Netflix, definitely check out Castlevania. It's really fucking good. I think they just announced a spin-off too, because I think they finished up the main story in like 3 seasons, and they just announced they're doing like spin-offs now, and I'm really excited for them because, oh my gosh, the Castlevania was so freaking good. What's up, JD? How you doing? I'm doing good myself, enjoying me some Seraph. Hup! I say you're quite skilled, milady. However, I cannot imagine whose heroic spirit you may be. In fact, I find it hard to believe you are a heroic spirit at all. Of course I'm not a heroic spirit. That was a low blow, even for... Hang on. You're Gwen, aren't you? I don't remember you being among the 128 servants. Oh? Is that you, Max? It is, isn't it? Thank goodness I found you. I was quite worried when we were separated during the race shift. But we weren't. Huh? Did I come here? What happened in Arrow? Hahaha, surely you jest, Master Max. I, Gwen, am one of the 3 servants who accompanied you here. Surely you recall that I came here to protect you along with the archer and, whatever you might call the other thing. Huh? Wait a moment. Back then. What? Huh? What's this? It would seem you are serious. I am not sure how this misunderstanding arose, but I can assure you that I am one of the 3 servants who accompanied you here from Chaldea, not one who was summoned by Seraph. Worry not, Master Max, it seems you've had a spot for difficulty since your arrival, but you may rest easy now that I am here to keep you safe. I too heard BB's speech. I have a fair idea of what's going on here. Let us resolve this situation and return to Chaldea together. Gwen joined the party. Thank you, Gwen. That's really reassuring. I don't trust him. Hold up, what's going on? I don't trust him. I don't trust this at all, dude. You came here with the other servants? 3 of them? You didn't say anything about that. I thought I was the only one here you could count on. Why are you so angry? Wait, you're angry at me? I'm not angry. I'm just asking a question. Now hurry up and tell me exactly what's going on here. We have Narrow at home. The Narrow at home is Gwen. We race shifted with a blonde story-locked AoE Saber. Clearly it was Gwen. That's so funny. I remember when you and my brother played, you and my brother Jack would play on COD. Oh, hell yeah. I don't play much COD anymore, but the next one, MW2, looks pretty interesting. The reboot. You gonna play Black Ops 3? All right, Alex. Peace out, brother. Enjoy your Black Ops 3. I see. You must be the one who saved Max from his predicament. You have my thanks, Melt. However, the timing is far too convenient. An alter ego would have no reason to cooperate with Chaldea. We certainly cannot trust her completely, but she does not appear to be lying. Fine. Just tell me who the other servants that came along with you are. Who they are. An archer with twin blades and a red coat, and a fox-eared caster in a shrine maiden outfit. Did you say an archer in a red coat? Why, do you know him? Not really. I just remember wanting to carve him up the moment I saw his face. At any rate, this means you have other assets at your disposal. Well, that's good to know. I can't afford to be picky right now. I'll never get another chance. So then, in addition to finding you a safe area, we also need to find your other servants. Oh, so you will continue to accompany Master Max even though I'm here? Of course, you can't escape from me that easily, Max. I'm not going to end your contract just because you happen to have another servant. As we are still unfamiliar with this place, I would welcome an ally who knows her way around the Seraph. However, you can't trust her, right? I don't blame you. I mean, she's obviously hiding something. Who can be trusted? Who's the real heroine? Where could the other servants have gone? Well, not to worry, your personal angel BB is here for the third time today to answer your questions. BB channel time! Oh no. Okay. Just kidding. I gotta say, I wasn't quite expecting this little situation, so here we are. As the ruler of the moon, I decided to come squash these annoying bugs myself. Alright, and we get BB after this, so I'm assuming this is, yeah, boss fight, and... Do we actually get the full party this time? It looks like we do. BB, the mastermind, here, now? That's right, thanks for the sultry encore. I knew you wouldn't disappoint when it came to the reaction shot, Senpai. That whole, huh? The last boss thing you had going was perfect. But it still makes me sad. I wish I didn't have to punish you for being such a naughty boy, Max. Oh. But there's nothing for it now, is there? It's your fault for taking forever to get through the very first area, after all. And here I thought you'd remember it's slow and steady that wins the race. What are you up to, BB? Aren't you the one breaking the rules by showing up here in person? Shouldn't the last boss be holed up in the innermost chamber watching from a monitor or something? And in general, I intend to do just that, but it's no fun following the rules all the time, now is it? Still, a master with more than one servant? That's the one thing I'll never ever stand for. Master, get behind me. This could be our chance to settle this here and now. Now that the source of our troubles has appeared before us, I shall do my utmost to capture her. Do it, Gwen. Hang on. I need to talk to you first. What's this, Senpai? Who are you gazzling at with such passion? Whatever could you be talking about? Just kidding. You didn't really think it was going to be that easy, did you? Neither battle nor dialogue has any effect on me after all. Why, you ask? Why is that, you ask? Because nothing happens here on Seraph unless I want it to happen. Don't worry, I'll give you all a personal hard knock style lesson to show you what I mean. Trust me, it'll get you right in the spirit origins. You're up, Matcha. Go ahead and show them your brand spanking new animations. Ow! How many times have I told you not to summon me while I'm eating? What am I, a rabbit you pull out of your hat or something? Oh gosh, Matcha. I didn't realize you thought so highly of yourself. I'm sorry. All this time I've been thinking of you as a disposable pocket warmer or a worn-out hanky. I had no idea you dreamed of becoming a popular character. Okay then, next time instead of a rabbit trick, I'll throw a cloth over you and use you as a practice human pincushion act. No thanks. Knowing you just stab me with real swords, then act like you made me disappear. Sheesh. Just my luck that I'd run into an AI that's gone super rogue. You there, Archer. You aren't a Chaldea servant, are you? Are you asking if I know your master? Well, gosh, that's awfully kind of you to form a contract with a half-assed heroic spirit like me. It says a lot about you. But we're on opposing sides here, so I'm still going to do my best to try and kill you. Wow, look at you, Matcha. Not even an ounce of sympathy for an old acquaintance. I love it. In fact, there's nothing I like better than that kind of ruthlessness. So make sure you don't hold back in any way, shape, or form. Got it? Because if I smell even a whiff of betrayal from you, it'll be off to the trash compactor with you. And I'm sure you don't want to be tossed into the deep sea after being squished into a cube, now do you? Yeah, you don't gotta tell me. You already paid up front, so don't worry, I'll do my job. Alright, bring it on, Chaldea servant. I don't know what things are like on the outside, but this here in Seraph, down to the digital ocean, rules are everything. You might have a first-class spirit origin, but that doesn't mean you'll be able to make full use of it here. Come on, I'll show you what I'm talking about firsthand. Alright. How the fuck is fucking Gawain here, dude? What is this? Oh, what? You got slot machine debuffs? I love the fucking slap. The slot machine is rigged in the story nodes. It was random in farming nodes. Ah, gotcha. Rigged! This is bullshit. Dude, the slap is so silly.
王の話をするとしよう。お任せを。星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。くらえ。てや。
Smack.
お望みのままに。くらえ。そうです。こっちのが得意でね。
Don't slap my jolter, how dare you?
Hi, eh. そうです。くらえ。
Y'all want to see a Robin Hood disappear?
何事もやればできるさ。お任せ。夢のようにさあどうだ。
Bye bye, Robin.
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントデュヘイ。
Oh, there's more. What? Fuck.
王の話をするとしよう。
Because she's a moon cancer fucking. What's up, Rydon?
そこは壁もなく城もなく
She's a moon cancer, so fucking Avengers.
魂のありかを見せようか。
My Jolter's not gonna do as much damage to him.
なかったことにしますね。罰ゲームです。でんです。
これでどうか。では、お見せしましょう。これこそがアスカロンの真珠。汝は竜、速やりアスカロン。
もう、なんてことするんですか。
そう。
どう？はい、桜ピー。
She say that she's called that the Sakura beam.
では、行くぞ。はい。
お望みのままに。
てや。
そう。こっちのが得意でね。
まさか私が倒されるとは。
なかったことにしますね。
Alright, we got the double Merlin.
リラックス。小さな窓がご要望とあらば。星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。切り込む。そう。
さあ、喜びなさい。声は静かに。私の神は世界を泥々にしている。ファーストキューピッドクレンザー。
Oh my god. That's awesome.
罰ゲームです。でんです。はい、はい。くらえ。何時の道はすでに途絶えた。 罰ゲームです。でんです。
Phoebe has the best MP. It's her entire character in 30-second movie. That's awesome. True. Fuck. I should really NP this turn.
何事もやればできるさ。最高のカードを君に。
さあどうだ。すべていいね。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントデュヘイ。なんてことするんですか。くらえ。何時の道は
That's still decent. For I'd say for being resistant, that's still pretty damn good.
おっと。
でんです。
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。お任せ。
Oh, whoops. I should have waited 10 seconds for that.
王の話をするとしよう。お望みのままに。星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。 星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。そうです。
さあ喜びなさい。声は静かに。私の神は世界を泥沼にしてファーストキューピッドクレンザー。罰ゲーム
That's
です。
so silly.
仲良くことにしますね。さあどうだ。すべてのいいはい。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントニューヘイン。どう？何時の道はすでに途絶えた。
Holy fuck, dude.
喝采を。
Okay, thank God.
我らの憎悪に喝采を。
I was like, dude, I am not getting through 3 million HP with this fucking Jalter. That ain't happening, boss. What was that? What was that thing that just... What was that thing just as the battle started? Hee hee. That slot machine is this episode showcase feature. You know how there are strong servants, weak servants, lucky masters, and unlucky masters? Well, thanks to this evil little roulette, everyone can now equally relish in the fear that they might lose their next battle. I call it BB's terrible slot machine. Are you kidding me? Why would you even do that? Hey, showbiz is relentless. You can't expect audiences to be satisfied with the same old thing forever. Oh, Senpai, you're so weak and fragile and dumb. For someone with all those difficulties to get this far and not be praised for it, I mean, really. That's why I came up with this little treat, to make sure you get your due for succeeding in spite of being you. So no complaining, okay? Then you mean to tell us that every battle we fight here will be subject to this interference? Of course! I didn't get a chance to tell you about it earlier thanks to an unexpected interloper. But I think we can let bygones be bygones here. This is where the game really begins. Will Seraph continue to sink, taking everyone down with it? It's time for the Great Deep Sea Escape Game. Will you be the master to walk away with the Holy Grail? I know it's a ripoff of the Moon Holy Grail War, but try not to let that spoil your fun, okay? This game is a battle to the death between no less than 128 servants. To win, you need either uncover the truth behind Seraph or be the last servant standing. Once either of those victory conditions has been met, you'll all be free to go. Go ahead and pick whichever one you like. As the game master, I'll be over here watching you toil away regardless. Yes, that is where you belong, so why did you show up here in person this time? Well, you know, it gets kind of lonely just fanning the flames remotely all the time. So before I knew it, I found myself coming here to do some bug squashing. I don't need anyone here who doesn't appreciate my game, so I thought I might as well squash them now. But I guess it would be kind of silly to go and kill them myself after I went through all the trouble of bringing them here, huh? Oops. See what I mean, Max? BB has clearly bugged off the deep end. What about you, Melt? Why are you taking the human side? I don't remember ever ordering you to do that. I'm the alter ego of pleasure. I care more about enjoying myself than Seraph's rules. Besides, I'm still Sentinel. I'm still a Sentinel. You shouldn't have any problem with how I spend my time as long as I fulfill my ultimate role, right? Aha, so that's the approach you're going with, eh, Melty? No wonder you're my sadistic alter ego. You're way more devious than the other Sentinels. It's almost scary, and this is me talking. If you're satisfied now, then get out of here. We need to hurry and find a safe zone. You probably messed with the route leading to the dock too, right? Let us explore in peace. Yeah, it's all my fault. Go ahead and blame me. I feel better now that I've had a little fun anyway, so I'll go ahead and wait for you in the boss room. Oh, and if you're going to focus on exploring instead of fighting, let me give you some advice. As the admin, I've locked down a number of Seraph's passageways. But if you want to bribe me, I'd be happy to open them up for you without telling the other players. Still, you might want to not want to explore too much, you know? The further you go, the stronger the attack programs will get. Oh, and you'll also start running into Sentinels, special servants tasked with guarding Seraph. Sentinels? Yep, I'm the producer for this battle arena, so I made sure CCC is synonymous with emotional barriers and Sentinels. Seraph is what you'd get if you took somebody's mind and turned them into a labyrinth. Put another way, it's like a digital embodiment of humanity's inner world. It used to also be called the Sakura Labyrinth, but that's a story for another exposition dump. Basically, there's no program in the world that's more complicated, weird, and downright messed up than the human mind. The Sakura Labyrinth is those Sentinels turn these inherently irrational structures into defense mechanisms. Each Sentinel is given a powerful passive skill called a Karmaphage, or KP for short. KPs make Sentinels all but impossible to beat with the normal servants, so I'd avoid them if I were you. Of course, the Sentinels will also try to stop you from investigating Seraph, so you might want to try and beat them anyway. There's 5 Sentinels altogether, and each one of those guards is different 5th of Seraph. And I'm assuming that's the Sakura 5 that I've heard so much about. So make sure you know what you're in for when moving to a new area, okay? Okay, that's all for now. BB out. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Back to life with you. Yow! What the hell? That hurt even more than getting killed did. And what was the deal with the last battle? Why did I get knocked all the way down to level 30? I spent hours grinding away to max it out after you refused to cheat on my behalf. Oh, you did? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. When I saw you'd gone and maxed yourself out, I kinda got annoyed and ended up draining you. But thanks to that, I got a little level up myself. So I'd call that a nice win-win. Thanks for the present, Matcha. What? I'm not giving you any gifts. If anything, you should be giving me a gift, like a bonus. Cripes, I can't believe this. What kind of employer steals her employees' hard-earned nest eggs and what? Sorry about that, guys. I wish you hadn't had to see that. Don't worry, I'll give Matcha a good talking to and start him out with the negative levels next time. Okay, let's try this again. Bye for now. See you at the same BB time, same BB channel. Oh, wait. Let me make a little correction to something that Da Vinci Servant said back in Chaldea. It may be difficult to race shift to the future, but it isn't inherently impossible. So why did she say it was? Because all of you at Chaldea aren't capable of race shifting past 2019. Anyway, that doesn't have anything to do with this current turn of events, so don't worry about what I would worry about. So don't worry about it. What I would worry about is finding a way to survive. So good luck with that, okay? That was a lot to take in. Hey, there we go. Oh, it is a craft essence. I thought this was... God damn, look at that art. Holy moly. Oh, is it just... It's just a CE card? Okay, well, I'm keeping that just for the art. It's just a fucking XP card. What the hell? Does she have someone fucking locked up there in the background? Bruh. Oh my lord. I lost. Look in the background. She's got someone chained to the bed, yo. God damn. My lord, dude. And I'm assuming that's event currency.
夏の気配が近づいてきましたね。ふと興味を
BB prefers the female main character, cultured. Is that who that was in the background? Was that the female main character from CCC? Is this the goddamn Battle Royale? Yes. I mean, all the Holy Grail Wars are a Battle Royale, but the Fate Extra CCC timeline is even more of a Battle Royale because it's a Battle Royale where instead of 7 Masters and Servants, it's 128 Masters and Servants. Like pairs, so total, what would that be? like 250. Yeah, it would have to be 256. Did I get that right? What's 128 plus 128? 256. The background looking respectfully. Apparently that's BB. Because we're inside of her, like, conscience that she mixed with the oil rig. It's, dude, this fucking timeline is all over the place. BB is an AI from the moon in the future who went back in time to steal us for a reason that we don't know why yet, and to get us to come to the future with her, she stole an oil rig that was essential for our timeline to function, brought it to the future, and then is drowning it in one of the deepest trenches in the ocean. And because she fused that oil rig with her mind, that's why the map looks like that, because it's essentially her mind sinking to the bottom of the ocean with the oil rig. What kind of fucking... Dude, that story, that plot is so all over the place, but I'm just enjoying the characters interacting with each other for the most part, so we're gonna keep going. Hey, yo. All right, can we start looping now? I want to start looping. Epic of Remnant Extra Swan Lake. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we looping, boys. I'm gonna open my Pocky. Dude, my mouth got so dry from reading. Jesus, that was a lot of words. Gillies! Oh, he actually has a decent amount of HP, too. Oh damn, he got more. So close. Ew.
震え、凍てつき、砕け散る時まで諦めることは許さんぞ。
Dude, the soundtrack, I gotta keep complimenting the soundtrack for this Seraph event. This is super cool. He was just a normal servant. Indeed, he may have been controlling corpses, talking like an utter madman, but still. Why are you so surprised? That is what most servants are like on Seraph. They've completely succumbed to their desires and fight accordingly. After all, one can literally get away with murder here. Even so-called heroic spirits act like that when they show their true colors. It just goes to show how much of a slave humans truly are to their libidos. Or perhaps it means they're all just berserkers, despite ostensibly being rational creatures. Humans only ever do what they feel like doing after all. Your bias is showing, milady. Yes, we do all have base instincts and desires, but humans also use their rationality to keep them in check. That fiendish sorcerer we encountered earlier has long since abandoned such things of his own free will. He was an utterly deranged even among heroic spirits. That's why I said humans were slaves, because they aren't able to stay rational if they don't keep themselves in check. Of course, my boundless love can melt down people and their checks alike, so it doesn't matter to me. How about it, Max? Any interest in my skill? My nectar is strong stuff. If you ever feel like ending it all, just let me know. I can put you down for good before you even have a chance to feel any pain. I'll pass. What's your skill again? It's called All Drain. It's an illegal skill that lets me melt down and absorb, well, anything. Of course, I can't make full use of it right now since I'm not really in peak condition. Kind of pathetic, huh? Especially after I went and promised I'd help you. You know, it is strange that we did not see any masters with that servant. I doubt that caster would have gone to such ends if his master had been there to reprimand him. So why was the master nowhere to be found? Oh, the master is around, just not nearby. Don't worry, they all died a long time ago. Huh? May I ask what you mean by that, my lady? You know, you do know your manners, don't you? I'm afraid it is what it sounds like. There were masters here once, but they all really did die as soon as they had summoned their servants. None of the servants here even know what their own masters look like. The only servants actually with their master here are those of you who came from Chaldea. What? But then, would that mean that the servants are all killing one another of their own accord? Why would they do that when they no longer have a reason to fight? I told you, every single here besides those of you from Chaldea are acting purely on their own desires. That said, I'm sure Seraph is also playing a part. I don't know if BB is responsible for this or not, but here, the ego takes precedence over one's conscience and... I wonder what that is. A holy grail? Hey, it's kind of like a holy grail? No, Max, you mustn't! This oil rig was taken over before anyone knew what was going on. Once we realized what had happened, it was too late. No, thinking back, we had it figured out before things got truly out of hand. But we all had the same thought. I don't want to accept that something this terrible could really be happening. I was just an ordinary person. I didn't have any special talents, so I never tried to make it big. I made sure to live within my means. I ended up working here for an incredibly dull reason. All I'll have to do is put up with this life on the sea for 10 years. Again, I'm just an ordinary person. I couldn't do anything to contribute to society, nor did I have the guts to try a life of crime. Then came January of 2019. That's when something truly bizarre happened on Serafix. Every ship in our dock caught on fire, our helicopter was destroyed, and we no longer had any means of contacting the outside world. And that wasn't the half of it. Parts of the base itself started to just disappear. We couldn't even understand what was happening. The only word we had for it was strange. Strange fake! By February, we were down to about 100 survivors between the day and night crews. We started living in the central command room as it was relatively safe, meaning the fewest disappearances happened there. Thankfully, we had enough provisions to survive. So long as we didn't disappear, we were hopeful that we would make it through. Some of the medical staff had survived too, and the therapist did everything she could to help us. Both the wage workers and the privileged higher-ups who came here directly from Chaldea became part of the same community, with nothing separating us. The main thing we all shared was the same desperate hope. Let's wait until May. Chaldea is sure to notice what's happening here. We should have known better. We should have realized we were already done for, and that it would never be over by then anyway. In March, our director, Hidasa Emiya, was executed. We decided it was his fault for not anticipating this mess. At some point, our community turned violent. We told ourselves we were just organizing in order to protect ourselves where we had to. It wasn't like only a few people made that call either. We all agreed to it. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I was too scared to say no. Next, the assistant director was executed for failing to resolve the situation. Then a woman who lost the key to the cleaning area. Then the doctors, who were no longer useful once we ran out of medicine. The people who stood up to Beckerman were chosen to be sacrificed to the monsters outside. One man was killed for eating too much. Then a woman was killed for spilling water. Somebody else was killed for just being a foreigner. Yet even then, we were too optimistic. We believed that in just a few days, this hell would come to an end. In April, we learned that 1 minute in the outer world was equivalent to 100 minutes here, which meant that any help Chaldea could provide would effectively take more than 50 years to arrive. Right now, I'm smoking a cigarette, which the community has forbidden. This used to be a smoking space, a break room with vending machines and the like. Not anymore. Most of Serafix has been digitalized. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't deal with this fear, with BB. So I left the command room and pulled out a smoke. But then I heard an awful, condemning voice. Looks like you can't follow the rules either. It was Beckman's loyal dogs. They're always on the lookout for deserters, always going around in search of an opportunity to get on his good side. Then I heard that horrible clanging sound, the sound of the sledgehammer as it scraped along the floor. I wish they could have at least let me enjoy my last smoke in peace. Damn. Man, I never thought I'd go out like this. With how it's all gone down, I wish I'd grown a spine and stuck up for the assistant director. Was that a crew member's last? Yes, that must have been the final memory of a human who died here. But it's all in the past now. Don't pay it any heed, Max. Max, your expression tells me all I need to know about what sort of memories they must have been. We must get to the bottom of this situation at once, so that no more lives are lost. Damn, bro. That's fucked up. There's an exchange shop.
トンネルを抜けると、そこは邪悪な BB スタジオだった。諦めて私に貢いでくださいね。
Question mark. What the hell? We're coming to a fork. The path split into two here. One way leads to the chest, where the central command room used to be. The other to the thighs, which used to be the house dock and the heliport. I see. So each area is named after a part of the body. I suppose that makes this the hair then. What sort of facility did this area contain? In the house, the submarine cables. It also fused together with the pump and the power plant. It should be safe here, even in Seraph. The Sentinels won't come this far. But the most important area here is the chest. It's possible we'll find survivors in the central command room. Ah, yes, I agree. Chests are indeed very important. I am partial to those that have grown nice and full. Gwaine, really? I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. You don't have to say anything, Max. You don't have to be around this idiot long to realize how awful he is. And what is wrong with a man finding a woman's chest attractive? Personally, I believe it is a sign of excellent health and breeding. I see. I know I'll regret this, but here it goes. What do you think of my chest, then? Ha ha ha, it is not even worth discussing, but worry not, my lady. I am sure you still have much to live for. Now, where was I? You see, Max? These are his true colors. Fortunately, I'm well aware that, even in fairy tales, Prince Charming was always discriminatory in his affections. He's just lucky this isn't the moon, or I'd be happily tearing him limb from limb. I know that strum. Tristan! Well now, if it isn't Sir Gwaine. Disgusting. I'm disgusted from the bottom of my heart. I am truly chagrined to see a knight of your caliber on this battlefield, and furthermore, to see a man of your stature happily chatting away with that devil woman, all chummy. Tristan, the Knight of the Round Table? Indeed, I am Tristan of sorrow, the child of sadness, and I say, are you a master? I am amazed to see that there is still a respectable one to be found here. And yet, it also saddens me. I have encountered as many as 7 servants in my time here. Each and every one of them has been pushed to the brink of madness. It pained me to slay them. And now, the first master I meet here is joined by a devil woman. It seems that Seraph is truly hell on earth. Sir Gwaine, young master, I must slay this devil woman at once. Would you be so kind to move away from her? Do that, and no harm shall befall you. I shall focus my fury on her, and her alone. Master Max, I don't know why Sir Tristan bears such ill will towards Melt, but he appears to be deadly serious. Furthermore, his bewitched arrows can still pierce all that he sees without mercy. If we do battle, I cannot guarantee your safety. Please bear that in mind, and answer me this. Shall we move away from Melt, or remain near her? I'm not even sure why myself. Yes? That's for me to decide. A fine answer, but alas, it only makes me sadder. Your willingness to trust in others, no matter who they may be, is exactly what is needed here on Seraph, yet it is also a great weakness. Such innocence will only lead to your death. That foolishness truly pains me. Pay Sir Tristan's words no heed, Max. There is nothing wrong with your answer whatsoever. What's this? Don't tell me you too have started down the path of madness, Sir Gwaine. If it is madness to remain sane in a land where others have lost their minds, then yes, I suppose I have. I recognize that Lady Melt harbors great darkness. I am also aware that she attempts to cut off my head every chance she gets. You do, Melt? No, I'm not trying to cut it off, I just wanted to poke it a little. And yet, as you can see, there can be no doubt that she is also a proud warrior. We share the same purpose and the same master, and we have fought side by side to come this far. As far as Max and I are concerned, she is the most reliable ally. Max could not think of turning his back on Melt. I see. Then there is no need for further talk. Say what you will, I will not suffer an alter ego to live. Prepare yourselves. Here he comes. Let's do this, Melt.
Did I do that?
Gwaine in the front. Magica, appreciate the follow. You joined the Discord? Hell yeah, Alex. We cannot see eye to eye. There is no recourse but battle. All the more if my opponent is a friend driven to delirium. Worry not, Master Max. I shall strike down Tristan Neris before they even reach their targets. Targets? Targets.
The
mad Tristan.
なんだって
我が行くは温州の彼方アンテル・シャトーティフ
もろいもろいどれにしようかな
こういうのどうだ普通の連中だな他にやることないの面白い黙れ
なんだって
我が行くは温州の彼方アンテル・シャトーティフ
もろいもろい
Crit.
最上に近い勝利だけど戦う前に勝つくらいでないな
Got you. It's over, pretty boy. Yes, for you. What? Nice try, but my body is 100% liquid. There's no way your thin little cuts can stop me. Melt has Tristan pinned. She's mounting him. Lucky. Indeed, he is completely at her mercy now. All that remains is for Lady Melt to use those arms to slash his chest to ribbons. A liquid body. How careless of me. My arrows can pierce water, but they cannot stop the onrushing tide. To kill you, I would need a way to deal a hammer blow to a powerful... I would need a way to deal hammer blow powerful enough to hollow out the ground itself. Or perhaps a source of heat great enough to dissipate a lake, such as Sir Gawain's sacred sword. Well, the victory is yours. Do you mean to torment me, or finish me, Hold it. Have you been fighting in that condition this entire time? I've had enough. Now that you've seen it up close, I can tell you're not my type at all. You're not even worth melting. Gawain, Max, finish him off while you have the chance. Nonsense, milady. This victory was yours. If you refuse to kill him yourself, we have no reason to do so either. Be honest, Lady Melt. You wish to let him go, don't you? Are you nuts? Any servants we spare are just going to get in our way. Of course I want to kill him. But I missed my window of opportunity. Now that I've shown him my trump card, it'll be a lot of trouble to trap him again. So I'll let you take care of him. Settle this now so he can't come after us again. What would you have us do, Max? If we want to settle this, we just have to ensure he doesn't get in our way. Right, you are, Master. I'm glad to see we agree. There you have it, Tristan. As a knight, I am sure you know how to pay your respects to the victor. We have no desire to take your life. In fact, we could use your help. The vanquished must bow to his vanquisher. Such is the rule of war. I would be most comforted to know that you are watching my back. Huh? What are you saying? Were you even listening to me? I told you to take care of him as we finish him off. Very well. Your master certainly appears trustworthy, even if I cannot say the same for all the company he keeps. It also appears that you are fighting for some deeper purpose than an accursed Holy Grail war. As you are the victor, I appear honorable. I will join you, if only for the time being. Of course, that is assuming Max has no objections. Tristan joined the party. Now our party will be much more balanced. Ugh, not another servant. What's going on? This isn't how it was supposed to be at all. I thought I was going to be Max's only servant. Thank you again for having me, Master. May I ask your name? I'm Max. Max, that sounds strangely familiar. Regardless, a pleasure to meet you. It seems that you have your own reasons for being here. I hope you will tell me about them on the way. However, please bear in mind, no matter the circumstances, I will not abide alter egos. Fine with me, I'm not expecting you heroic spirits to be any help. Besides, you'll probably die off soon anyway. Think you can at least make a good meat shield first? Indeed, I excel at keeping my allies safe thanks to my harp of protection. Of course, it can only be heard by those with a soul. It has no effect on inhuman monsters. Oh, nice one. How would you like me to melt you down after all? Uh-oh, things are getting kind of tense. These two absolutely are not going to get along. Ha ha ha, worry not. For the round table, this sort of quarrel is more of a pre-battle warm-up. As long as they are on speaking terms, things between them will improve in time. That said, I admit I have never seen Sir Tristan open his eyes to threaten someone else before. But nonetheless, we Knights of the Round Table are very understanding. I expect they will be close friends by the time one of them perishes. That seems wildly optimistic. Ooh, a question mark. Let's go! Yes, sir. I see, so this place was once an oil rig. I'm afraid I was only summoned to Seraph about 10 days ago, so... I see, so there is still much you do not know. Tell me, have you been fighting in a Holy Grail War all this time then, as BB indicated in her public address? You wound me, Sir Gawain. I may be easily swayed, but I am not so rudderless as to be blown around with a single thought in my head. I have been exploring Seraph in an effort to capture this BB, and encountered some servants along the way. But they had all lost sense of reason, and became a little more than bloodthirsty ogres. I could not leave those once great heroes to drown themselves in blood and hedoism. So, in accordance with my duty as a heroic spirit, I put an end to the most of the servants in this area myself. And yet, even they were mere trifles compared to that thing. It was truly a nightmare. I have seen her for myself. I even fought her several times, but each time I was forced to retreat. She is the ruler, no, the destroyer of this area. Each of the servants she finds, she folds in a needy caress before crushing them to death. That deplorable, bouncy alter ego is a servant's greatest foe. I feel like I'm missing some critical context here. Hahaha, Tristan, do try to refrain from getting overly poetic with your descriptions. Also, did you say bouncy? Could you be a bit more specific as to what you mean by that? You're being awfully abstract. Be as it may, I am afraid I have no better way to describe her. This alter ego differs greatly from our companion, but is a force to be reckoned with nonetheless. I see. And you say bouncy is the most apt descriptor of her? It seems you will not be able to grasp the danger she possesses until you see her for yourself. As luck would have it, this fork in our path will take us to the central command room. It is what is known as the Breast Valley, the domain of this particular alter ego. Ah, now I get it. That was actually a pretty apt description. If also a totally stupid one. I can hear you, you know. I knew alter egos were nothing but pure evil. You got what he was talking about, Mel? Just from caress, crush, and bouncy? I did. This may be a bit of a diversion, but we'll have to deal with this problem sooner or later, so you may as well see for yourself. Tristan is talking about another being like me. This way will take us to her domain. Her name is Passionlip, and she is an alter ego of love and hatred. She was born from BB, just like me. Oh boy, the Sakura 5. Damn. I think I'm getting a little tired. Well, of course you are. Your body's outline has started to disintegrate. Remember how I told you that humans who stay on SE.RA for too long get converted into data? Why am I smiling, you say? Because I enjoy seeing you suffer, of course. The pain creases on your forehead, the flush exhaustion in your cheeks, the way you're biting your lip at the fear of being disintegrated. I can't get enough of it. I love seeing your face like that. Is this really the time for bad jokes? So, this is some kind of sick skill? What's this? This is nothing compared to the pain I could dish out if I were serious. We have bigger concerns just now. Not to mention those two servants are bound to get in the way, so believe it or not, this is me exercising self-control. But don't worry, I won't do anything to you just yet. You're still useful after all. And besides, we're allies now, right? So I'll make sure you get to a safe area. Now buck up already. You've gotten out of worse spots than this plenty of times, haven't you? The chest area lies past this passageway, about 500 meters from here. Hold it, I hear footsteps. Somebody is coming. Help! Somebody help me! Ah, more evil servants, please spare me. I don't have anything on me. This is a human, a survivor. Wait, that uniform. You're from Chaldea. Oh, thank goodness, someone finally came to help. Nice to meet you. Now please, help me. My name's Mabel Macintosh. I'm 28 years old, and I'm the best robotics operator at Serafix. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, madam. I am Gwaine, and this is Max. We have indeed come from Chaldea in order to investigate. Could you please tell us everything you know? Don't call me madam. Do I look middle-aged or married to you? Oh, by the way, you have such a handsome smile. You said your name was Gwaine? What do you do for a living? How old are you? What's your income like? Oh, and of course, the most important part, you're not married, are you? That is a difficult question to answer, milady. I did indeed have a wife back when I was alive, but now that I am a servant, that is all in the past. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my wife. I am, however, not so old-fashioned as to deny myself the many freedoms that servanthood offers. He actually said it. That moron came right out and said it. An alter ego! Not another one. Oh gosh, I'm dead. I'm as good as dead. What are people from Chaldea doing with her? Humans and egos are supposed to be mortal enemies. Go on, Gwaine. Finish her off. Chaldean servants are supposed to be on humanity's side, right? Hurry up and kill her, otherwise... that thing caught up. Everyone quick, we have to get out of here. There's no way you can't beat her. That monster crushed all 128 new servants that got here earlier, all at once. Her? Her? Her claws are, her breasts are huge! Indeed, that is Passionlip, the monstrous alter ego who rules this area. Okay, Tiamat? So you really have been bound. It must be hard for you. Hang in there, Lip. Here she comes. Get ready, Max. That's the sentinel that sealed off this area. You have to defeat the sentinels if you want to explore all of SE.RA, so see for yourself what that will mean. Alright. That was a thing that happened. Oh, man, dude. Wait, don't I do less to... I thought Avengers did less to alter egos. What's happening right now? Why is Gibraltar neutral? What's up, Skip? How you doing?
Ah, yes. I remember you.
Hey, let's go. 12 months. Thank you so much, Sked. 1 year, baby. Welcome back. I appreciate the 12-month resub, brother.
Relax, relax.
How are you doing, by the way?
カウンティングオーバー。最高のカードは君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
さあどうだ。おええ、はい。
Doing good, just got off work? Oh, hell yeah.
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントデュヘイ。くらえ。汝の道はすでに途絶えた。
She stunned herself. Okay.
オーケー。
ええ、はい。
悪いね。
どう。
Ow.
ご要望とあらば。
ええ、はい。
切り込む。
Oh shit, I didn't see she had her MP ready.
猫の手の
No, Merlin. Merlin, no! Those were my supports.
これでどうだ。では行くぞ。
ええ、はい。いいの。どう。汝の道はすでに途絶えた。
これでどうか。
ええ。
Nice. Okay, I was assuming, I was like, there's no way. I'm pretty sure, just like the last one, they don't expect us to actually kill her. Max, over here. She's about to use her most terrible skill. Gwaine, you should take care of that woman. As for you, I see you need no instruction. No, you don't. I know all about trash and crush. Tristan, take care of Max. He won't be able to get away fast enough with those human legs of his. Understood. Apologies, Max, but we must leave this area immediately. How come? We're almost at the command room. You see... What was that? It seemed as though she compressed the entire passageway into a tiny cube. She did. That's Lip's IDS skill. Trash and crush. She can compress anything within her field of vision into a cube regardless of how big or strong it is. This is irreversible. Kodak makes her the strongest alter ego in terms of sheer destructive power. Her only real weakness is her mental immaturity, but since her sense of self is being suppressed right now, that won't be as much of a help to us. Right now, Lip is nothing but a defense mechanism that crushes everything that comes near her. Her sense of self suppressed? How cruel. But now's not the time for sympathy. Milady, since this passageway has been compromised, does this mean we can no longer use this route? That's right. Nice to see you're paying attention, Sir Gwaine. As for now, our path to the chest has disappeared. As for this area's sentinel, Lip can still jump between different areas, but we're stuck without a route. Come on, we need to hurry back to the fork before we get cubed, too. Oh gosh, I thought I was gonna die of fright watching two alter egos fight. but I'm more scared of the idea of staying here, so please take me with you. Of course, Gwaine, help her. Naturally, I won't let the first survivor we meet perish now. A wise decision, Max. I can see why Sir Gwaine trusts you. Please, allow me to apologize for my earlier rudeness. With you as my master, I will not be led astray again. I, Tristan, Knight of the Round Table and Child of Sadness, am truly at your service. Dang, I thought she was going to join our side. I guess not yet. Oh, we unlocking all this stuff. Gate key has been added to the event item exchange.
量子通販サイト BB ダイナーにようこそ。サクラメントは溜まっていますか？諦めて
How do we get
どんどん
these
私に還元し
tickets?
ちゃってくださいね。
SE.RA.PH. I'm assuming this is just a farming node. Shake breed.
決めたよ。スロットマシンスタート。はい、残念賞。
Oh, quick down. That's the worst one.
どれにしようかな。古きルーム。古きルーム。こういうこともできる。
Oh wait, I just realized I could have cleared my debuff. Forgot that his third skill does that. There we go.
黙れ我が行くは温州の彼方アンテルシャトーティフ貫いたかではこれでいいかこれかこういうのどうだ黙れ我が行くは温州の彼方アンテルシャトーティフ
Alright, we gotta end this quick before he NPs me and just obliterates the whole front line.
他にやることないの？
どれにしようかな。
黙れ黙れ 我が行くは温州の彼方アンテルシャトーティフ
That's not good. Well, we can stun him for one turn. It's not gonna do much though, especially with no fucking DPS cards. What the hell?
Ah, yosh.
なんだと
yosh. 罠だ。貫いたか。罠だ。貫いたか。
Damn. Oh shit, wait, we got the evade. Let's
特
go.
別だ神戸を垂れて寒類にむせべ
Gate of Sky. It's like, I think the one and only time Scotty's NP has ever come into use for me.
神の死ゲートオブスカイ
You should block it, unless he can pierce evade for some fucking dumb reason. Yep, there we go. Let's go, Scotty. Scotty's NP actually saved the day. Never see that shit.
古きルール
Let's do a Buster Chain and hopefully this can finish it, maybe? Come on. Oh, so close. Not my Dantes. Alright, just sneeze on him.
もろいもろいそう
Just
で
came into Gate of Sky. Let's go, Randy.
なんか
Yeah, I never, dude, Gate of Sky never fucking helps out. That's like the one and only time I've actually made use of that NP. I also don't, I normally don't use Scotty on like boss fights though, so I mean, I usually use Merlin, so. Oh my gosh, can we just admire the artwork on this CE again? Sheesh! Alright, nice. Continue on with the story. I am looking respectfully, gladly. Oh gosh, oh my gosh. So that's our situation. Wow, look at you! You're still in your teens and yet here you are. You must have been so scared. But that aside, wow, you're trapped here just like me. I haven't been saved at all. Somebody, anybody, help me! Well now, this is an unpleasant surprise. It's almost astonishing how little she knows. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of good-for-nothing swine. I've been doing my very best. I even beat my personal lifetime record of fastest sprint. Sneaking out once the alter ego was asleep. And running as fast as I could for that long really took me back to my school days. You know how it is. Any group you join eventually makes you run in some sort of marathon, right? I tried to tell them I didn't enroll in Rockefeller University to join the track team or anything like that. But I ended up getting roped into running every year. Thanks to that, though, I'm alive right now. I see. So that is why you have such shapely legs. At any rate, Mata Lady Mabel, can you tell us what you saw in the central command room? Of course, the command room hasn't been digitalized, although the only survivors besides me are Arnold, Miss Trepane, and Holly. Miss Trepane hasn't been back since she said she was going out to try and contact Chaldea. Holly, well, he gave himself too much morphine and he hasn't left the locker in a week. So the only people left in the command room were me and Arnold. And we didn't have much food left, so it was just a matter of time until Arnold and I fought, right? I didn't want that to happen, so I summoned up my courage and ran away to the outside world. I see. You've been holed up in the command room this whole time. So you can't show us around Seraph. You can't fight all you can do is cry and draw enemies to us. What are you going to do, Max? I don't see the point in keeping this useless human around. Take her with us, of course. Let's look for somewhere safe. Quite right, Max. Unfortunately, we shall have to abandon our conquest of Breast Valley for now. Lady Mel, you appear to know where we could find a safe area. Let us hurry there at once so that Max may rest. Well, these are the thighs, the area that connects to the dock. There is only one analog building. It has magical protection and contains too many indecipherable elements to digitalize. It is a Christian chapel built to provide Serafix's crew a place for spiritual support. Ah, the cross I was able to see off in the distance must belong to that church. Unfortunately, there is a servant here that even I couldn't hope to defeat. The Lancer Count Vlad III, also known as Vlad the Impaler. He still roams this area. We shall have to do battle with him if we are to reach the chapel. Proceed with care. Leave Passionlip alone. See ya, Scad. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the 1-year sub again, brother. We all know she is the Valley. Let's see if we can just loop him. Dakota! The Gota. There it is. Once we get through the passageway, we'll be at Serafix Chapel, although... Indeed, these blood-stained spears stuck in the floor give me pause as well. I have heard that the Impaler skews opponents with his spears and pins them to the ground. There must be at least 30 spears here, and it seems he didn't stop at killing servants. There are also... Indeed, my spears pierce not only heroic spirits, but beasts who have forgotten their faith and lost their dignity. Such terrible, dull, infuriating battles. They were little more than animals in human dress. Truly, it was as if I were back in the holy war for which I am famous, a clash bereft of chivalry or honor. A servant? We're from Chaldea, and... Well, this is a surprise. I was not expecting to see a master here. We cannot have that. No human should live in such a deprived land as this. I shall have to kill you. I must snuff you out. I must show you God's true love. Ha ha ha! No need to be modest. Even I shall not escape unscathed from this slaughter. So let us descend into hell together, my friends. We have lost sight of what is right, engaged in blasphemy, and succumbed to our desires. Serafix has become a blight to all that is good. Even purgatory offers no salvation. We must pay the price for our sins. This very chapel is a hotbed for all manner of wickedness. It seems he has lost himself to anger. How unseemly. This is going nowhere. Is that so? Because I recall a certain similar angry someone attacking us at one point too. I am well aware of my past transgressions. I must say, I never thought I would endure such biting wit from the lips of an alter ego. It saddens me that your tongue is just as venomous as your thorns. Enough playing around. If we are facing a Lancer, I shall lead the charge. Count Vlad III of Wallachia, my master requires a place to rest. If you would deny a visitor prosper hospitality, you are not fit to speak of God's love. Come, I shall cleanse your blood-stained armor with my flame. That's more like it. I have been awaiting you, my magnificent rival. But you would do well not to underestimate we spearmen. A demon god already inhabits my body. Your sword will not pierce it so easily. Huh? Did you just say... Uh-oh. So wait, is this your first time doing CCC? Yep. This is the only thing I knew about like the Fate Extra shit was just like the first few episodes of the anime. I never got past the first few episodes of the anime because I was so confused on what was going on. Even here, I'm still pretty lost on what's going on, but at least they explained it a lot better with walls of text than the anime did.
命令とも
我が行くは温州の彼方アンテルシャトーティフ
古きルールこういうこともできる
こういうのどうだ？黙れ。
命令とも
You're in for a major boss fight later in this event. Oh,
我が行くは温州の彼方
the one everyone loves. I've heard people are saying that there's like some crazy shit that happens later in this event that I'll enjoy. They were saying that the story is like, if I enjoyed because I just finished on stream like these past few weeks, I've been finishing up the first like part 1 of FGO's story. I streamed Camelot, Babylonia, and Solomon, having never seen any of it. I hadn't watched the anime or had myself spoiled on any of it, and we streamed that in like around a month's time, the past month. And I love those, and everyone was saying like, if you enjoyed that visual novel format and those stories, you'll really enjoy this Seraph story coming up. And a couple people told me I should stream it, so here we are. Oh, I guarded it. This event, I barely made it when it first dropped. Yeah, I definitely didn't get to it. I'm not sure if it was locked behind Solomon or not, but I haven't been able to play like any of the events that were locked behind Solomon because I hadn't even completed Solomon yet. What's up, Poco? How you doing? I was stuck in Camelot and the event required Solomon to complete it, and I had a week left. Damn, so you rushed that shit? Hell yeah. Damn, that defense. Owie. Damn, okay, dude. No! I should have stunned him.
軍師の究極陣地。
Okay, dude, this guy's so resistant to fucking debuffs. You fucker. Ugh.
では行くぞ。これでどうかな。
倒れません。
命令とな。
はい。や
皆殺しである。地獄の具現こそ男の報いにつなわる。
なんだ
了解。おターゲット。
You rely on Dante's too much? I do. I thought this would be quick though. If I knew it fucking Vlad was gonna be this tanky, I would have brought out Jalter.
命令とな。
はい。了解。落ち着いて。落ち着いて。はっ。はっ。やー。倒します。
That defense buff is insane. Screw it. Give this to her.
古きルール。
落ち着いて。了解。
Whoops, I should have put the crit on the back. Just be glad they don't have break bars. I mean, I wouldn't mind if I had Jalter. I just thought that was going to be more of a farming node. I was expecting him to be a pushover, but I guess I'll bring Jalter from now on. It's over, Vlad the Third. You've lost. Indeed, that was truly a bone-shattering blow. Your sword is every bit the equal of my spear. Haha, only an immortal vampire could survive such a powerful strike, so clearly I cannot. What you said earlier. Before you go, I want you to tell me. It seems I let my passion get the better of me. I should not have said that. If you wish to know, then hurry to the chapel. Your servant, the archer from Chaldea, awaits you there. So this is where the archer ended up. It is fortunate we were able to find him. However, why does he not come out of his own accord? He must be aware Master is here. And surely any servant of Max would immediately come to his aid. You have every right to be suspicious, Knight of the Sun. That man is not to be trusted. Ally or not, I would not lower my guard around him if I were you. Here on Seraph, you will be absorbed the moment you reveal any sign of weakness. No matter who you are, remember that. Let's hurry to the chapel. The archer from Chaldea, eh? The one with the twin blades and red coat, was it? What a joke. But if you insist he'd join us, I'd be okay with that, after I give him a good beating. Randy, appreciate the follow. Gazaguli. Oh, fuck. I doubt he'll be any help in battle, but we can always use another meat shield. Now come on, run. I don't have the best memories of that chapel, but I guess we don't have any other place to rest, do we? I think there were some private rooms on the second floor too, so okay. Count Vlad's warning does concern me, but Max cannot afford to wait any longer. Let us go inside. After all, we have no less than 3 capable servants between us. It should be very well within our means to deal with whatever awaits us. I want to yeet my 19 Saint Quartz for Melt, but I'm saving for Summer Kiara. Oh my gosh, yeah. I saw the Summer Kiara sprites, dude. Oh my god. Sprite 2 with the uniform. I was like, that's some chef's kiss. Chef's kiss design right there. We're here, Archer, and we know you're here too. Show yourself. So, you managed to take down Vlad. I figured you'd be able to do that much. Archer! Emiya! Yeah, it's me. You sure took your sweet time getting here, Max. Emiya, Alter? What the hell? This isn't funny. Hurry up and change back. Where'd that pompous Don Juan go? Where'd that pompous Don Juan wannabe go? I couldn't care less about him, but doesn't mean I didn't want to at least see his stupid punchable face again. How did you plan on soothing this maiden's heart? Looks like you've got history with that other me. That's a shame. That guy ticks me off too. But as you can see, I'm not him. You can thank BB for switching us out. I can't believe this. He didn't do a single thing the way I wanted him to. Yes, I think explanation point FC should give you my friend code. I think I have a space because I just leveled up. My friends list is almost always full, but I think I'm like 75 out of 76 currently, or something like that, because I just leveled up the other night. So that's everything that's happened so far. I know, I've been watching from the church roof. You're lucky you made it out of the chest alive. That alter ego's going to be tough to beat, unless you have what BB called the key to her heart. It is hardly any concern of mine, but I was not aware that Chaldea was home to heroic spirits such as you. You mean ones who aren't heroic at all? Let's just say our interests happen to align. Don't worry, I'm not planning on making friends. I see. That is a shame. As a fellow archer, I was hoping we would at least get along. Just forget about him. He's been hiding out here all this time because he's too scared to go out. The important thing right now is that you get some rest. Go choose a room, then sleep for 6 hours. That ought to replenish your magical energy. Don't worry, you won't get digitalized as long as you have vitality. On that note, we'll get to our base while we explore Seraph. Got it, Max? Got it. Finally, a safe room. Resting up, huh? Before you do that, I have some information. There's a terminal hidden behind the altar. It seems to contain some kind of report. But it's locked down in such a way that it is impossible for servants or alter egos to open. So if you come across a key that can open it, you should. I bet there's some kind of clue hidden inside. A report? Why would that be kept in a chapel? It was really well hidden. Whoever they had working here must have been pretty paranoid. Well, this is a chapel after all. It was surely a valuable source of support for any deviant personnel. Priests offer a way for people to unburden themselves in secret. Ordinarily, we should not attempt to meddle in such matters, but in this case, doing so could offer a clue to what is happening here on Serafix. There you have it, Max. We should try to look for a passcode during our expedition. But right now, you need to sleep. Fortunately, there are enough rooms here for all of us to rest. Does everyone include that alter ego? Don't you think that's a little unsettling, Max? I mean, you know alter egos have been going around slaughtering everyone on Serafix, right? So why are you bringing one along? I still don't understand why she's even... Good point. I wouldn't feel safe entering sleep mode knowing humans are nearby either. Don't worry, I'll rest up outside. I don't have to worry about Seraph disintegrating me after all. Oh, well, if you wouldn't mind, that would be reassuring. You can stay here too, Melt. Sorry about this, Melt. What are you getting sentimental for? Don't worry, I'm used to things like this. So, if you mean to prove your innocence by taking a step back, is that your game, Melt? Don't read too much into it. I just want to sleep where none of you will bother me. I'll come wake you up in 6 hours, and we can resume exploring Seraph then. You should head up to the 2nd floor too. I'll leave once I've seen you off. Okay, sleep well, Melt. Huh, there's something near that wall. What is it? What's near the wall? It's weirdly haphazard. It looks kind of messy. Looks that way, yes. Some sort of ceramic or something must have been smashed there. That archer probably knocked it over. At any rate, it's none of your concern, really. I guess not. It's just a little mess. Forget about it. Now hurry up to the second floor before Tristan throws some more shade my way. Okay, sleep well, my little master puppet. Even if you can't do anything else useful, you can at least rest up and feel better, right? That's just like you, isn't it? Noticing her even though you have no idea what's going on. Thank you, Master. I'm glad at least someone noticed her, even if only what remains. Oh. Gate key has been added to the exchange. We still can't buy it. We don't have any tickets. Exchange Sakura money for gate keys. Each gate key will unlock a new quest. Collect Sakura money gate keys and unlock new quests. Got it. But how do I get a key? Well, that's not how. Obtaining the church key. Alright, let me get your friend request. There you are, Randy. Let's go. I saw you got your melt. Where'd you go? What the hell? Oh, there you are. Let's see. Didn't you say you were gonna... Oh, Summer Kiara. In my head, I thought you meant Milt for a second. Look at the soccer faces. Let's go. Hell yeah. Why is Melt so gua? She do be pretty cute though. Oh, do they cost 100,000? Wait, what? It costs QP? This is bullshit, bro. Cost 200. That's bullshit, dude. My precious QP, dude. Alright, this is the end of Act 1. I mean, this event is a power through one with missions. Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be like a speed run of the original event, right? Never before have I felt so wounded by the mere price of goods. Okay, at least there's some funny dialogue with it. All that sacrament gone. It may have been necessary, but it saddens me nonetheless. Didn't think I'd see BB selling the gate key herself. I bet she just found it lying around too. What a filthy money grubber. Huh? Isn't BB the one who turned Serafix into Seraph? Why would she sell us anything? Since I was created as a part of her, I kind of hate to admit this, but she's kind of warped. Nothing she does has any rhyme or reason. Let's just try this key out. Audio guide. These records are secret and can only be viewed by one person at a time. After playback has concluded, the records will be erased and their contents cannot be saved. Do you wish to proceed? Huh? What does this mean? Oh, that means only one Serafix admins are authorized to access it. I think it sends the data directly to the brain of whoever's viewing it or something. Basically, it means we won't be able to find out what it says, just the one who hits the enter key. Which leaves you and me, since we're the only humans here. I'm a little scared, you know. I think I have a stomachache. You can have this one, Max. So, what are you going to do, Max? We've come this far. I'm going for it. We paid a fortune for this key. I'm going for it. Confirmed. Playback records from February 7th, 2019. To the one viewing these records, I want to leave a record of myself behind before I forget everything. In 2016, I was invited to join Serafix's team as a mental health specialist, a therapist. Heh, even in this body, I can't help but smile when I think back on that. The first time I was told I'd be working at this church, I remember laughing out loud at the sheer weight of reality crashing down on me. Still, historically speaking, priests and churches could certainly have been considered early providers of mental health care. So, while I was a bit resentful of the choices that led me to that posting, I went along with it in the end. After all, this offshore oil rig was a unique environment, plus, I didn't have anywhere else to go. So I vowed to do whatever I could to help those struggling with mental health challenges here, no matter what was required of me. Every day, life here on Serafix was fulfilling. As an oil rig with a two-layer structure, both its buildings and the relationships of the people who lived and worked in them were enormously complex. The more I came to know about Serafix's inner workings and secrets, the more excited I grew. There was a standard crew and the ones with special privileges, oil harvesting and magical energy harvesting, a day staff, and a night staff. It was inevitable that the friction would develop between the different groups. Every night I dealt with the countless patients in my position at the church. I want to go back to land. I'm tired of dealing with everyone. I want to die. They should shut this place down. They should expand it. After listening to all sorts of complaints, I started to wonder why Serafix was even created. I have no doubt whatsoever that it was made with the highest of ideals. Those ideals just turned out to be too big to be compatible with the way most people's minds work. January 2019, something very strange is happening. We lost contact with the outside world, and strange accidents keep happening all over the facility. The nearly 200 people left are in a constant state of mild fear. Many people were injured. As a therapist, I've been joining the medical team to help victims on site. That's when I saw something I should never have seen. Countless eyes glowing in the darkness, a monster preying on human minds. February 2019, I've begun to change just like the other staff members have. I can't trust anyone else. I only care for myself. Even the thought of morality has become intolerable. Feelings I've been suppressing all my life are flooding back. It brings me to tears wondering how it has come to this. There's another festival taking place outside the church tonight. There's a bonfire, gunshots, men smiling eerily as if they've gone mad, sacrifices. I see it and I feel nothing. I can so clearly sense how cold my own mind has become. Yet in spite of all of this, the obligation I felt to my job remains intact after all. The whole reason I was brought here was to provide care for the staff's mental health. So even if I'm the only one left, even if I end up getting killed, I must soothe this increasingly unhinged groups of collective hysteria, help preserve their rationality. March, today, they smashed in my left eye. They threw me into my house like garbage. I used the last of my strength to lock the church door. I have to record this. I have to record this. I'm not scared of the outside visitors. I'm scared of myself. I don't want anyone to see how I've changed. Everyone here has been consumed by madness. That's fine. I can't do anything about that. But I'm not like them. Something else has taken hold of me. Something even more terrible. I can feel my own mind being stretched thinner by day. My whole life is fading away. I'll kill them. I'll kill them all. Kill them. Those scum. Those idiotic working-class lowlifes. That's it. The planetarium prototypes. They will make it easy. That's what this facility is supposed to be for anyway. So I'll do it. I'll use them as... Oh my god, this is a long fucking run-on. So I'll do it. I'll use them as they were meant to be used. I can't let the beasts that hurt you roam free. Those fools, those lackwits, those maggots are even lower than beasts very well. If they want hell, I'll show them hell. I could have sworn I heard someone saying something like that. I can hear one of the mad people, the assistant director maybe, screaming. show them a real hell. When I hear that, I can't help but shout out, "You brought this on yourselves." Ah, this is terrible. We're all victims, yet I still detest them. I'm not the same person I used to be. Somebody, please, help me. Do not go into the planetarium. Do not continue its experiment. I'm young, only 25, but I want to remain myself. So please, somebody, anybody, kill me. Kill me now before I get taken over. Damn. I can't even do this event yet. I need to finish the first 7 stories. Oh yeah, that was the position I was in for the longest time. And I got 6 days less for this event. Pain. I believe someone in chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think aren't they adding this main interlude to the game permanently? You're just gonna have to buy it with a rare prism, I believe, afterwards. Is that true? That's just something I heard. I'm not positive. I thought they were adding this event permanently to the game, but you're gonna have to buy it with rare prisms. I got no rare prisms. Well, at least you can get it in the future is all I'm saying. It's not like it's a limited time to play for free, but at least in the future, once you get a rare prism, you'll be able to get it. And rare prisms you can get from other events, or you can get them by burning a gold servant, I believe. A 4-star or a 5-star. If you burn them, you'll get a gold one. Or a rare prism. The event will become free later on, and rare prisms will be refunded. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I want free servant now. Well, at least you know you'll be able to get BB in the future. It will become free later on, they say. So, that's good to know. The event is time-locked. I'm fully unlocked around the 24th. Gotcha. I can tell whatever you saw unsettled you. I know it must be difficult, but can you tell us about it? Everyone here got cabin fever, formed a cult, and went on a purge, huh? I figured as much. So, they were possessed, right? And here I thought BB created this whole mess just for the fun of it. Indeed, this must be this must mean the crew summoned BB of their own accord, regardless of malign outside influence. That poor priest, although I don't remember there being a planetarium around here. The planetarium is in the middle of Seraph. It is the power source that digitalized Serafix. What? You know all along, Mel? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you already knew that, seeing how it's completely obvious and all. Well, now you know where the ultimate objective lies, right? If you want to fix Serafix, you must find the planetarium. And if you want to do that, you should stop sifting through your useless records and keep on exploring. Indeed, I admit that it vexes me to see us essentially playing into BB's hands. It is, however, worth noting that we managed to find other routes while gathering Sacrament. I believe it is time we start exploring further. Further? I don't even want to set foot outside anymore. So wait, does that mean you're going to leave me here all by myself? No, I shall remain here with you. I still do not cherish the idea of traveling with Melt, and we cannot be certain that enemies will not find this base. If it is okay with you, Gawain, I will remain behind and keep both this church and Lady Mabel safe. Of course, Tristan. If all goes well, we shall return with good tidings. What? No, sir? Well, look at you two. Is this what they call a bromance? As knights, they both know what it's like to be tied to their positions. They can't afford to be slaves to etiquette during really dangerous missions. As for me, I've got my own things to handle. You can take care of Max. You do not need to tell me that. What is it you will be doing? There's more than one way to skin a cat. This'll all be over if I take out the other servants, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Don't worry, I'll stay in touch. Let me know if you find any servants. While you lot are fighting them, I'll sneak up and stab them in the back. There he goes. Talk about raring to fight. I believe that is for the best. That archer does tend to stand out after all. So he can draw the servants fighting each other towards him, letting us explore unimpeded. Oh, so that's his plan all along. I had no idea from the way he put it. He could have just said, I'll distract them and be done with it. Maybe he's shy or something? Definitely not. He just likes to do his own thing. At any rate, Max, we may have to we may have a concrete goal now, but you still need to be careful. Since we're back at the church now, you know what it is you need to do, don't you? Rest up, right? That's right. I'm glad you've learned a thing or two by now. Okay then, I'm heading out. I'll see you again in about 6 hours. Your internet went off on you? Oof. Then again, if we go to the central command room, you might be able to find a way to escape. You can also contact Chaldea from there. This place hasn't completely become Seraph yet, so they should still be able to observe you. The nice thing about race shifting is that they can always bring you back as long as they can observe you. No matter how unusual Seraph might be, as long as they can see you with Sheba, you can go home. So, what do you want to do? Me? I'm an alter ego. I don't think I can leave this place, or that I should. But you can escape from here, and you should. I'd be willing to fight to help you do that. Max, I only formed a contract with you out of necessity. You didn't have any servants back then, so I had no choice but to save you. Just knowing that is enough for me. I've already got my reward. I'm an alter ego, not a human. From your perspective, I'm more like a doll than a person. So, please, don't be sad. Whenever you feel sad, it dulls me down to my toes. And nobody needs a prima ballerina who can't even stand on pointee, right? So cheer up already. As long as you keep smiling, I'll be on your side. I won't run away, no matter what. Not even if the evil witch who created me turns out to have been behind this whole thing. Don't worry, I'll use my best grand faute to make sure you have a way forward. Aw, Milt. Alright, we got another gate key. Let's do some boss fighting real quick. Who?
あいにく忙しくてね。
スロットマシンスタート。はーい、残念しょ。
さて、カウンティングオーバー。リラックスリラックス。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。最高のカードを君に。
オーケー。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメント・デュヘイン。
ラクロンメント・デュヘイン？
悪いね。
I gotta learn how to pronounce it.
じゃあまあ、打ちかます。さら。せっ。せっ。
Damn, he ouchie.
おや、はい、行くかい？悪いね。
Ouch, dude. Why does he hit so hard?
楽園の端にようこそ。はい、ご要望とあらば。星の宇宙物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者の通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
どう？
切り込む。さらさらさら。
Ooh, perfect. Buster chain.
はい、ええ。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントニューヘイ。
Come on, crit, crit, crit.
何時の道はすでに途絶えた。
赤いトゲは茨のごとくってな。んじゃあまあぶちかませ。
おっと。
リラックスリラックス。ご要望とあらば行くかい。
どう？
切り込む切り込む。その心臓もらい受ける。
ボル
私が何をしたというんだい。さら。
Dude, he needs an animation update so bad. They need to like pull the animation straight out of Heaven's Feel. Oh my god, that if you want some animation porn, dude, you gotta watch the Heaven's Feel movies. Gabe Bolg in Unlimited Blade Works was fucking sick, but oh my god, the Heaven's Feel movie where it goes all the fucking camera angle goes all along the lance right up to his mouth as he screams it and throws it. Such a fucking good animation. I was creaming over that shit in the theaters.
楽園の端にようこそ。ご要望とあらば星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。切り込む。さら。赤いトゲは茨のごとくってな。さら。最高のカードを君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
さあどうだ。報復の時は来た。
ご要望とあらば。
Alright, this should trigger his guts, and then hopefully the tag after that finishes him off. So we don't gotta do another trigger. Guts. Perfect. Hell yeah.
疲れたかい？あとはゆっくりいい夢を見るといい。
Hell yeah. Oh. Another fucking 10 out of 10 CE art. The thigh. Should I try this? Is this a challenge quest? What is this on the side? It's a high difficulty side dungeon, so maybe I'll try that on my own time. Maybe I won't do that. I just want to get through the story for the most part. I say that as I queue up another fucking like farming quest or whatever over here. Your internet's acting up, so you're gonna dip. All right, no worries, Randy. Appreciate the friend request. I'll definitely make use of some of your services.
Relax, relax. Relax, relax. 最高のカードを君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
全 べての邪悪、はい。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントデュヘイ。汝の道はすでに途絶えた。
これでどうかな。せい。
おっと
はっ。
ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。行くかい？そこは壁もなく城もなく、海空の始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。切り込む。
せい。はっ。
おっと。
では行くぞ。
リラックスリラックス。ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。ご要望とあらば、星の宇宙に物見の中、楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。切り込む。
どう？
はっ。せい。せい。
すべての
ご要望とあらば、
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントデュヘイ。
切り込む。
くらえ。
てや。
おっと。おや、行くかい？悪いね。
これでどうかな。はっ。
おっと。
はっ。
さて、カウンティングオーバー。楽園の端にようこそ。
Oh shit! I didn't see he had his fucking.
そこは壁もなく城もなく、海空の始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
どう？
Just don't attack Shelter.
こ
We'll
れ
be
こそ
alright.
がアスカロンの真珠。汝は竜。
You
すぐ
fucker.
アスカロン。
God damn it.
どうして？
The only one I didn't want you to fucking attack.
おっと。
Georgios versus
これで
Georgios.
どうかな。では行くぞ。
楽園の端。ご要望とあらば、切り込む。
はっ。
切り込む。
てや。
おや、オーケー。行くかい？切り込む。切り込む。
せい。はっ。はい。
ご要望とあらば、
てや。
切り込む。どうだい？
はっ。せい。まさか。
Alright.
最高のカードを君に。最高のカードを君に。さて、カウンティングオーバー。ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。星の宇宙に物見の中、楽園の端から
Got
君
that
に聞かせ
200% Merlin in
罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。 星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
Oh my god.
おっと
ほっほっ
リラックスリラックス。
Berserker smash.
Oh 満足のいく結果だったかい。それは上々。
Oh yeah.
トンネルを抜けると
Can I get anything with the
そこは
QP?
邪悪な DB スタジオだった。諦めて次なる秘密に突撃ですね。ゲートキーゲットです。
Archer T. Just against Tristan? Oh. Tesla.
我が肉親スパイラルスタート。はい残念賞。
Oh, come on.
リラックスリラックス。さてカウンティングオーバー。
さあどうだ。さあどうだ。
君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
報復の時は来た。はい、ええ。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントニュヘイン。
Crit.
何時の道はすでに途絶えた。
ご要望とあらば切り込む。どうだ。
くらえ。
おっと。おっと。
Damn, dude. Crit match?
さてカウンティングオーバー。ご要望とあらば切り込む。
くらえ。
神の来帝はここにある。さあご覧に入れよう。システムテラウロ。はっ
報復の時は来た。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントニュヘイン。
さよ星の開拓。
おっと。
はっ
さてカウンティングオーバー。おや行くかい。悪いね。 ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン。そこは壁もなく城もなく海空の始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
どう？
おっと。リラックスリラックス。
いいの？
オーケー。疲れたかい？あとはゆっくりいい夢を見るといい。
The soundtrack's so freaking good. Okay, now I think we're finally getting back to the story. No? Oh, wait, is it locked? Part 2's locked? Shoot. Well, I guess that's gonna be the end of the stream then. I was gonna end it anyway pretty soon because I only wanted to stream for a few hours. But I guess it's locked until the 20... Wait. Oh, it's locked until tonight. Okay, so maybe we'll stream tomorrow. I go to the gym tomorrow morning after work, but depending on if I'm tired or not, I might stream when I get home. We'll see. Looks like that was it, though. We can try one of these challenge quests real quick since I was going to stream for at least like another 30 minutes or so. If this even is a challenge quest, I'm not even sure, to be honest. What's his bio? Castoria, my beloved. Huh? Where am I? Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Mistakes were made. What were you thinking leaving Seraph under these circumstances? Ever heard of curiosity killed the cat? Or did the sight of this deep-sea beauty make you go soft in the head? Not that either case says anything good about your intelligence. Now I've got to step in and help clean up your mess, stupid. Do I know you? Who are you again? So your perception is just as shot as I thought. You aren't able to reconcile what you're seeing with your own memories, huh? Your mind and memories are still sharp, but they're having trouble accessing what happened here. You're now essentially back to square one, a rookie master who barely knows what he's doing. Well, I suppose I'll have to pull out all the stops to help your sorry ass. I'm HCA, the electronic fairy in charge of this trash compactor, the Cage of the Fallen, Klein Cube. You can think of me as an acquaintance of BB, since she's the one who summoned me, not Caldia. An acquaintance of BB? I'm sorry, what was your name again? I'm HCA, an electronic fairy. Ugh, it's kinda hard to actually say that without cringing. I know no one else is going to hear this, but still, it's really damn embarrassing. Anyway, let's start by breaking down where you are and what's going on here. Right now, that building sinking to the bottom of the sea that looks like a bad joke. Sorry, Friendy and Slip. That building used to be an oil rig called Serafix, but now it's called Seraph, and none of the standard laws of physics apply to it. In Seraph, time doesn't flow in one direction. Instead, it's something that can be measured in some interesting ways. And the spacing on the calipers used to measure it is nothing like your conception of physical space. That's probably because time and space are both measured from a one-dimensional perspective here. Sometimes you can even be in two different times while in the same space. This area we're in now is proof. Here, neither BB nor Seraph can touch us. Why? Well, think of us being a failed timeline. Even though Serafix is currently in the process of being reborn as Seraph, a purely digital structure, this place we're in now was produced as a short non-existent space, even in the original Seraph. What for, you say? To get rid of anything unwanted, obviously. Think of it as an oil rig equivalent of sweeping things under the rug. Humans have always been good at ignoring things they'd rather not think about. It's one of the best defense mechanisms. This is rather like that, only more so, like sweeping things under the rug, then destroying both it and the rug so thoroughly it's like it never existed. Now this place is beyond all things, outside thought and knowledge, a place where one cannot normally reach. So it's like the trash heap? Does that mean it's like that one Pitfall? Good, that's a pretty much the right idea. This place is basically a hole, like a cave or a tree hollow. That gravitational field continues on to a place absolutely no one knows about. It's almost like a trash can where the bottom is thousands of light years away. However, while this cage was originally supposed to sink into the void forever, the one who recreated Seraph, unbelievable as it may be, seems to have long gone to the trouble of recreating its surrounding data. She knew about the danger involved, and she went ahead with it anyway because she thought it seemed fun. This kind of reckless laziness is just like her. She wants everything she sees, but she can't even be bothered to get out of bed. I knew she had a cow's tits. But I didn't know she had a cow's brain too. Hell, maybe those horns of hers are actually something she was born with. He's not talking about BB. What? I kind of caught on to that when he said she knew about the danger involved and went ahead with it anyway because she thought it seemed... Or, where did he say? The one who created Seraph, unbelievable as it may be. And then he never says BB specifically. I thought that was kind of weird. And then he mentions right there, I knew she had a cow's tits, but I didn't know she had a cow's brain too. Hell, maybe those horns of hers are actually something she was born with. Horns? He's not talking about BB. Still, that alone wouldn't be too much of a problem. It's only now that another idiot's got himself mixed up in all this that it's become such a mess. Another idiot? What idiot? Who are you talking about? You're the idiot. It's you. What are you talking? I don't have horns. What else would you call someone who just waltzes into a place they don't even need to be during an ultra time sensitive emergency? Now that you being here has accidentally proved this place exists, the proverbial gates of hell are about to be thrown wide open. That gravitational field didn't even exist until you showed up. Same with the path that brought me here. Oh well, I hate physical labor, but I love seeing idiots get what's coming to them. Now listen up, Max. There's a servant sleeping at the very bottom of this hole. A monster so awful that not even BB threw her hands up pretending not to see it, and so dreadful even that lazy cow gave up on it. She's still sleeping, right? See, who is he talking about? A monster so awful that BB threw her hands up pretending not to see it, and so dreadful even that lazy cow gave up on it. Who is this cow? She's still sleeping right now, but it's only a matter of time until she starts looking for you in her dreams. Now that you've opened this place up, you two have practically already locked eyes. If you leave here now, she'll sort of wander outside in her sleep looking for you. And if that happens, it's game over. You and everyone on Seraph will be utterly obliterated. That's awful. So then, what should I do? Oh, finally starting to understand how bad it is, are we? Good. Now is the time for action. You're the one who opened this hole, so you're the one who has to close it. And to do that, you need to defeat the monster who's been relegated to the bottom layer of this trash compactor. Once she falls at your hand, she should remember that no one needs or wants her and go back to sleep. Okay, so I just have to get to the bottom, right? By the way, what are you doing here? Oh, that? I'm just the odd spirit out. Seraph might be summoning heroic spirits from throughout all of history, but it's also set up that I can never get inside. Call it a mental block made tangible. Who knows why she even bothers? I can only guess she must have something she really doesn't want me to see, though I couldn't even begin to guess what might be worth hiding at this point. If she's going to be that embarrassed about it, she could start by giving her mind a good thorough scrubbing. Of course, she'd need to work awfully hard to get all the dirt out. Hell, she could probably spend a lifetime in a wash tub and it still wouldn't be enough. Anyway, enough chatter. You've got a long way to go before you reach the bottom. The whole place is full of things that were tossed out for being too dangerous, just like her. You'll have to defeat all of them before you can reach the cage of the fallen. Now go, Max. Whatever you accomplish here, it better be at least good enough for a special edition book's cover art. Alright. This section was added in the rerun? Oh, really? So this wasn't even originally part of the event?
リラックスリラックス。さてカウンティングオーバー。
さあどうだ。すべての邪悪をここに。はい、いいの。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントデュヘイ。
Oh shit. Fuck.
はい。
ご要望とあらば。切り込む。何のくらえ。
華麗に。
痛いです。
Owie, dude.
おっと。
God damn.
ご要望とあらば。行くかい。切り込む。切り込む。くらえ。
ヘルトの隅にも
いかにエミル。
Fuck, dude.
ごよおや、行くかい。切り込む。どうだ。くらえ。
ヘルトの隅にも
痛いです。
No, you fucking cunt.
これでどうかな。
Whatever. Get my boy out here. Guess I'll save those for once he comes out.
切り込む。切り込む。何の。
華麗に。
痛いです。
マスター。
There you go.
さて、カウンティングオーバー。さて、カウンティングオーバー。
Whoops. Let me use this shit first.
最高のカードを君に。最高のカードを君に。楽園の端にようこそ。そこは壁もなく城もなく、見せない始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
Maximum slap. Let's go.
楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
You have arrived. Let's go. With a profound question. Who is the best Fate waifu? For me, probably Salter. I am a massive Salter and Jalter fan.
リラックスリラックス。おや、オーケー。
Salter Solid Waifu will actually step on you. Yeah, I got a thing for the evil goth girls of Fate, man. Especially the new what's her name, Kremhild, the new one on JP. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm definitely simping for her once she comes to NA.
ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。ご要望とあらば。
If evil, why sexy? Answer, because slightly evil is sexy. Yes. This is true. What about you? Who's your bait waifu?
およそ私の殺せぬものなどない手すさびのようなものですね
God damn, dude, they are pulling out all the stops.
OK 切り込んだどうだ
Owie! Don't hurt him.
楽園の端にようこそ。ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。
Maybe we should give him the guts.
楽園の端にようこそ。
Can I answer with a picture? Sure.
Oh
yeah, you can.
楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のに通るのにガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
Holy shit.
No,
dude. Alright, is his AoE or a... Can I not see what his fucking... Fuck. I don't know if he has an AoE NP or not. I guess I can give him that anyway. God damn. I guess that was his MP. Alright.
最高のカードを君おや OK 切り込む切り込むいざ
Don't kill my boy, dude! Fuckers. Alright, Berserk. Mr. Berserk a lot. Here's my answer, gotcha. Hey! Good taste. Are you enjoying the event then? Alright, that was his last one from his... Alright, that's the last guts. Red card, go boom. Oh, and we have an evade. Okay. Come on. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Oh my god, look how low he is. No! Oh wait, the evade. Oh, it was the whole turn. I thought it was an attack. Is it really a... Apply evade for a whole turn. Okay, I thought it was just for an attack. Well, easy clap. Let's go. I missed the event. I'm happy it's back again. Triple buster twice will probably do it. Good luck. Oh, you lucky meowers. The Herc, baby. When in doubt, Herc it out. Red button, go boom. I do enjoy the red button. Oh my god, there's 10 of those? I see now. Holy moly. Alright, well, that might be it for today. You know what? We'll do one more. I'll do one more. I don't have a Herc, I only get women. That's fair. The only reason I wanted to use Herc was just because I was such a big fan of him in the Heavensfield movies, and I really when I got him to NP5 and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get him to bond, and he's always on my back line now. He's always on my back line now, and if I ever get into trouble, he always comes in to save the day. You mean like 3 minutes because the difference is insane? Okay, this one doesn't look nearly as hard as the last one. At least only one of them has break bar.
Okay. おや、ご要望とあらば悪いね。どうだい？悪いね。おっと、おっと、おっと。本気で言うか。ご要望とあらば。くらえ。切り込む。切り込む。
Damn, no crits.
おっと。ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。おや、行くかい？そこは壁もなく城もなく二世の始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。切り込む。
Oh, wait, we got more. Okay, that's the last one. I was like,
relax, relax.
Damn, dude.
憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向ラクロンドメントニュヘイそこないだどう何時の道はすでに途絶えた
さあどくらいや
実践力でも読んでおけ。
ほれ
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。オーケー。星の宇宙、物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。悪いね。
Oh, man, I didn't even realize.
スラッシュ。
そう
ええいいよすべての邪悪をここにこれは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向ラクロンドメントニュヘイ汝の道はすでに途絶えた
見るも焼くも同じやさかい
リラックスリラックス。楽ご要望とあらば。星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。
97 females, not including Mash, just 17 males. Holy shit.
切り込む。
That is crazy.
夏だからね。
Hey, I can't blame it though. I can't blame you though. Fate has some pretty amazing waifus.
前に赤ぶるそう
What's up, Magic King? How you doing?
そう
How it be? It is going alright. How about you? Enjoying the my first time doing the Seraph event. I don't know anything. I'm spoiler free on it, so been
ハッピ
enjoying
ーエ
it
ン
so
ドの
far.
話をしよう。
すべての邪悪をここに
星の宇宙に物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向ラクロンドメントニュヘイ
Damn! What the fuck? What?
悪いね。
Oh, she has NP
さ
resistance
あ
or
どくら
something.
いやそう
Wait, that was her NP? What? What is this? What does she have on? Nullify buff? I should have used that
楽園の
last
端によう
round.
こそ。おや、
はい
行くかい？
You say you can't blame me, but most of those girls are spooks. Oh, really?
始まりの空。
Damn.
魂のありかを見せようか。
Are you gonna do all 10 of these quests today? Nah.
悪いね。
I'm gonna end stream pretty soon here. I was planning on doing the whole story. I didn't realize that there was a time log. Especially since these quests aren't tied, or that it looks like there was some story behind it, but I don't think there's stories in the middle of these. It looks like it goes down 10 floors, and as you're going down during these fights, it doesn't look like there's any stories in between. So I'll probably do some of these fights on my own time, at work on my lunch break or something. And then once I get to like the 9th or 10th floor, then I'll stream those fights. I love being stuck.
赤ぶるわ
最高のカードを君に。
はいいいねどう
Nice. Jolter go boom. Time gates made me sad too. Well, there is story on the 10th one. Yeah, I figured it because there was at the beginning. I figured there probably would be at the end. But that one is something else, really. Okay, well, I'll definitely stream that then. These aren't even that rewarding for how difficult they are. We're getting 3 silver materials per fight. I feel like normally, at least in like the other events, something that hard, you get gold material at least. This is an old event though, so I don't even know. I wasn't playing back when this event first launched, so I don't know if that's a... Or someone in chat said they added this on the rerun though. I don't know. It's like normally for a fight of that difficulty, you expect like some gold materials, not silver, but oh well. I'm not complaining too much. Oh, trust me, man. It only gets more painful. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I will definitely probably get to like the 9th one and then stream from there, the 9th and 10th ones. I played the event 3 times, including this. Damn. I've heard most people say they have like a fun time during it though. Like I know the Seraph event is like a community favorite, so maybe is it for the boss fight specifically, or the story, or both? Without spoiling. I can't even get to this other thing. You have to beat the main story to get to that. We like it because it's hard? Oh, okay. That's cool. I mean, for me, being a whale that I am, and having the double Scotty Dantes for farming, and then double Merlin Jolter for bosses, the game has pretty much been a cakewalk for me, so I'm excited to actually have somewhat of a challenge. Let us flex the one brain cell we got. Yo. I know exactly what you mean. Like when I was going through Camelot for my first time, I streamed that, and when I got to like what's her name? Mordred. I don't know why I was spaced on her name there. And her gift gave her the she could noble phantasm every turn. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And chat was like, oh, you think that's hard? Just wait till you get into the actual end game fucking boss fights. You're gonna be losing your mind once you get there. I was like, how can something be more OP than NPing every turn? And they were like, oh, trust me, you'll get there. You will encounter challenge. Oh boy. This is not the hardest even nowadays. Yeah, no, that's what I've heard some horror stories of, like, literally like bosses that can buff themselves to the point where you do no damage to them and they fucking one-shot you. They can crit. They can just, like, one random crit will just take out your entire fucking team. It's fucking crazy. 3 years ago was a different game. Yeah, for sure. Just wait until next summer we get next summer, as soon as we get Koi and Skya, bro. I'm bringing out all the Buster memes. I'm excited for that. Castoria memes are going to be fun, but I'm mainly going to use Castoria for farming. But as soon as Koi and Skya's out, dude, it's going to be back to Buster memes. I'm excited for that. All right. I think that's going to do for part 1 for Seraph. It looks like Act 2 comes out tonight. 6/21, that's today. Tonight at 9 p.m. PST. So, I'll probably stream that tomorrow morning, when I get home from the gym, if I'm not too tired, because that'll be like around like 6-7 a.m. So I might stream that tomorrow morning. We'll see how I feel. If not, definitely later this week. I'll definitely try to get all the story on stream. But thanks for hanging, everyone. New viewers, returning viewers, I appreciate you hanging. I am enjoying the story so far, and I'm excited to get to the crazy boss fights everyone's been talking about. But yeah, everyone in chat, love y'all. Thanks for hanging. And we will catch y'all next stream, either tomorrow morning or the morning after. If I don't stream tomorrow morning, we'll definitely do it Wednesday. So look forward to that. All right, appreciate everyone hanging. Love y'all. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Kataroth, thank you again for the follow. Dude, I appreciate you hanging. You've been a fantastic guide to me on my FGO experience. I literally like started watching you back when I first started playing FGO, which was back in 2020 when COVID first started. Sat inside playing mobile games and came across your channel. So you've been helping me out like long time now. So I appreciate you, Kataroth. Thanks so much. Love you. And love everyone else in chat. Thanks for hanging, and I'll catch you next time. Peace, everyone.